The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
In the walkway, a poop. The womb nuke.
See a picture I do of me naked? I'll show you a picture of me naked, you'll love it.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. I'm your host. My name is Scotty Gurman, a.k.a. Scooter McChildface, and alongside me, I have two excellent stand-up comedians. First, he is the best general manager of your bowling alley in... No, I'm not going to say where, but he'll also put your wiener in his mouth. Please welcome back Mr. JP.
Bowling and wieners.
Bowling and
wieners.
wieners. That's right. That's your hobbies. And ladies and gentlemen, he is the only two-time world's funniest person out of Wichita, Kansas. Please welcome back Lord Big Papa D himself, Mr. Derek Alders.
Worlds.
Dude.
Like it.
All for you, buddy.
Loving it.
Yeah, welcome into another episode of the Laughing on the Sidelines podcast. If this is the very first time you've ever listened to one of these episodes, this is a comedy show where we like to make very inappropriate jokes about everything. And if you have thin skin, you're in the wrong place. Get the fuck out of here. I shortened it up, and that's pretty much to the point, and I like it. How do you guys like it? You like it?
You sound like a goddamn auctioneer.
You worry me.
Why?
Just the last probably month.
Okay.
I'm worried about you.
I actually have my headphones on so I can hear what you guys had to say.
Yeah.
Last week, I couldn't hear a fucking thing.
No, I'm just worried about you in general.
Oh, you should be.
Good. I could.
Yeah.
Thank God.
No, you
because
should.
I was hoping that it wasn't a false alarm.
Nope. No false alarms there.
So you
Worry
might-
about me.
Yeah, dude, I am.
You can see it in my eyes, can't you?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
You
And
look defeated.
it's okay. You know, I actually have been keeping my gun in the gun safe instead of... I'm just totally kidding.
that's good, dude.
No, you got to keep it in your
Keep it
nightstand.
loaded with one bullet in the nightstand.
Yeah, no.
Just in case you want to eat one. Maybe you get hungry in the middle of the
I
night.
keep mine in the nightstand.
You should. I bet you do.
Yeah. Sometimes under the pillow.
Yeah.
Oh, good deal. No.
Sometimes pointed at my
Sometimes
face.
in my mouth. I mean, I keep it all sorts of places.
He's like
keep it
Shane,
all over.
He's like
Yeah.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
By the way, Tires Season 2 has came out. If you haven't already started that on Netflix, that's good.
I told you I got sad a couple weeks ago.
I thought you said fat.
No, I got fat a lot of weeks ago.
I was like, bro, it's been like that for a while.
I got sad a couple weeks ago. I
Yeah.
don't know if I told you that story, did I?
Maybe, I don't know.
Where I was like, man, I feel like maybe I should call the suicide hotline.
Oh, yeah, you did tell us that. Yeah.
And then I called Call Before You Dig
Yeah.
because I couldn't remember the number.
That's okay. You were thinking ahead.
Uh-huh.
But anyways,
I thought maybe you were sad because you realized you didn't invite two of your best friends to your birthday party.
Yeah.
How sad that made you.
No, Jeremy and Nick both came.
Yeah,
no,
cool.
that's fantastic. We're still pissed off about that. I hope you know that.
Huh?
Anyways,
We're going to be more pissed off next year.
we don't get invited.
Dude, I've got a dope one
Again.
planned next year.
You know what? Actually, I think JP. I think you've done enough to where you're probably going to be invited. But
No, dude, he didn't invite me this year.
They're-
I'm
but they're
going to
he's
have a
leave me out.
military parade next year for my birthday.
Okay, sounds good. All Canadian parade, right?
Yes.
Okay, nice. You guys are.
just the Salvation Army.
I was gonna say there's gonna be 4 dudes walking down the street
In Air Force Ones.
with cap guns.
Air Force Ones, Old Navy jeans, bought from the Salvation Army. That's what I'm doing. Full military parade.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we do have an excellent show for
We
you
got to get
this week.
Oh, I already got the Navy in there. We got to get the Coast Guard too. Long John Silver's hat.
Long John Silver's hats. Just the hats.
We got a story about that from Jeremy Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have a McChicken in one
And a
hand too?
hat.
And a hat.
One hat.
But anyways, we have hot topics this week. We have overrated or underrated, that's where I draw the line, questions, and illegal deported questions waving Mexican flags on top of cars that are on fire. And a draft, and as always, we like to wrap the show up with a shitty situation, but as we always like to do, we like to start off the show with our week recap, and as always, we're going to start this off with Mr. JP, and I'm going to give you your music because you're cool. We found out from Mike you have to have that.
You have to have,
yeah, you got to have that.
Wait.
It's just not the same without it.
Correct.
So, Mr. JP, you got yourself a new car, buddy. Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
Oh, yeah? I got a new car.
You got a new car.
Finally. I'm not driving around in that old shit box anymore.
That old shit box lasted 3 days after he traded that son of a bitch in, and the engine blew up
during the inspection.
So let's say impeccable timing, by the way.
Impeccable timing, sir.
Turns out Rusty Eck bought it. They're going to sell it as is.
Yeah, if anybody wants it, dude, it could be a good keepsake for the yard.
It's a green Chevy Cruze with the front bumper just hanging on by dear life.
But it's a fucking sweet green Chevy Cruze.
Dude, right. Nice fucking tinted windows.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fucking
The body
ashtray on the passenger side floorboard.
You won't even need to buy weed anymore. You can just get in it and sit down for like 5 minutes and get out, and you are baked.
100%.
Who cleans those cars?
We have a department that does that. It's our detail department.
Because
they had
guys,
one.
Dude,
they quit.
They quit.
Actually, 2 guys quit last week, so that's why.
Yeah.
Seriously, they quit.
They're like, you guys just want to go and get lunch? We just had lunch. I know.
There was some weird shit in my car, man.
They were so stoned they just forgot to come to work the next 2 days.
So there was in the glove in the middle console.
Oh, you didn't clean it out?
No.
Oh.
No. There was black nail polish and 2 Magnum condoms.
Oh, fantastic. Perfect.
There was.
Yeah, you can paint it black, but it's not going to get bigger.
Right. I keep trying. Right.
Stays the same size.
Correct.
Perfect.
I know that now. Oh, acetone burns also. Like, trying to get that shit off ain't fun. And then there's the dildo that you got me. It was in the glove box.
The
still.
show got that for you.
You got it for me. And that was in the glove box.
Still?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
My big check from my CSB fucking thing.
Uh-huh.
The big cardboard check, it was in the back seat.
Nice.
There was some crazy shit going on in there, boy. I'll tell you what, whoever fucking cleaned those cars out, you guys probably should get them at least one counseling session.
Dude, I remember back when I sold cars, I had this lady that traded in her car. She was probably early 20s, maybe. And I remember her car had so much fucking shit in it. And like clothes, trash, everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember her going, I'm really sorry, but my dog diarrheaed in here and I can't find where.
Oh, God.
She couldn't find it. She didn't know where. She just knew it smelled bad and she was trading it in. Had no idea
Like,
where.
it's all yours now.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting. Well, doing what I do, I have stories too, all kinds of shit.
I could only even imagine.
Dude, we have to take out seats. We have to do all kinds of shit in order to do repairs and stuff like that. And I'll never forget it. There was one time we had to do something with like the passenger seat of this chick's car. And underneath this chick's car was a strap-on that was underneath the seat, like shoved underneath that and lodged into her seat track. And she brought it in. You want to know why? Because her passenger front seat wouldn't move. So, I mean, what do you tell a person at that point in time? They know.
Found the problem.
Like, what do you tell them? You're just like, well, there was an object that was obstructing the ability for the seat to move back and forward. It's now in the back seat.
Did you ask her to put it on? And
No, I did not.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%
Because you
sure.
look like maybe you did.
I saw one of the best comments from last week's episode was Scotty looks like he drives a Subaru.
Yes,
like,
correct.
Right now, you totally do.
I know, I sure do.
Why did you shave?
I got tired of the gray, man.
Something's going on, dude. Something's going on with Scotty, bro.
I may be going through a midlife crisis.
Yeah,
I don't
something's
know.
happening, bro.
I told him off
Nobody
the air,
that looks like this without a beard would ever shave their face on purpose.
I told Scotty, we were talking before the show, and I told Scotty that with a backward hat, he looks like a child, but with a forward hat, he looks like a child fucker.
Molester,
So he can like turn his hat backwards, jack off, then turn it forward and smoke a cigarette.
So true.
Yeah.
We're going like this for the rest of the episode.
They make just for men for beards, man. You could have just got some.
I know. I didn't care. I wanted, but everybody that I've seen, now granted, they're probably lying to me, but they have said, dude, you lost like 10 years. I'm like, great. That's what I was going for.
No,
but then
you didn't.
But then I turned my back and they totally just talk behind it and just like, man, he looks like a fag.
No, dude, you don't look that cool.
Thanks, man. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. Yeah. But I know everybody hates it that watches the show, but I got to tell you, I like it, and
I like it.
I'm sure
I know
do.
your wife likes it.
No, she doesn't.
No, not smooth like a dolphin.
No.
No more come catcher for Scotty.
No, yeah, there's a lot of things. Dude, there's so many pros to not having a beard. Like I ate chicken wings over the weekend. Fuck, man. I didn't have to
You just
you just everywhere. And
You just look like this trans that came into my restaurant once. Fucking look like Bozo the Clown makeup. And I was like, what?
no.
Next
Fuck,
week,
bro.
Scotty's going to have his septum pierced.
Guaranteed
Yeah.
it.
I hate you guys.
We should get him drunk and convince him to do it.
No,
We can just use your cock ring. We'll just put that in there.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. No, thank
You
you.
can get a whiff of that every time you breathe in?
No, I'm good. No,
Smells good, dude.
I'm good. No, I'm totally fine. So
Smells like pot and semen.
Yeah.
I'm sure it does.
It's two of my favorites.
I'm sure that
I have a candle. I have a candle that's exactly that.
Dude,
it's a
Pot
JP
and
candle.
semen.
If
Yeah.
your boyfriend swallows, is that like an edible?
Yeah,
Oh, I would have. Hold on.
it has to be.
It's gotta
Hold
be.
on,
It has
bro.
to be.
That's a good
That's
question.
gotta be.
Does it transfer?
I'm just waiting on JP to just
All
start
right.
freezing it and then just eating
Yeah,
it in the summer.
100%.
A cool down treat.
Yeah, just like mix it with some gelatin, and all of a sudden you
Put
got
some
yourself
Toothpicks in there
Cum-
and
Jello
Yeah.
/ edibles, sort of. Yeah.
CUMMO. Cummo.
Sponsored by Cummo the Clown. And it's that trans.
We just created Como. Oh,
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, where's our merch?
guess what? That might be a shirt right there.
No, not
Cummo.
a shirt. We're going to sell Cummo by the gallon, son.
And then I look over and there's this kid housing this fucking
Look,
ice cream
yeah,
cone on
dude.
TV.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. So you got a new car.
Yeah.
How's everything else going with you?
Going good.
Yeah?
Going good. I went out Saturday night. I haven't been out.
Oh, you went out.
I went out.
Gay bar out?
No, we
Oh,
went
okay.
to
Lesbian bar.
Lesbian bar.
We went to Steve's bar,
What the? Well, never mind.
and Steve was there.
Did you
Good.
bring your two best friends like I did?
I did.
Nice. There you go.
Yep.
It's a
I
good
brought
time.
actually my best friend and some friends that I met through him. But we went to, it was adult bingo.
Yeah, I saw the little ad for that.
Okay. Dude, like, I love you, Steve. I do. Like, I was so glad he was there and
Pull that
and
mic down.
on stage and whatnot.
So you can see your pretty face. There you go.
Anyway, there was a swingers group in the front on the front of the stage, you know where the tile is. So that whole front of the stage was a swingers group, and then there was a fucking like 20, I would say 20 something, 24, 25, 26, mid 20 group of girls. It was one of their birthdays.
So they're in the mid-20s.
Yeah,
Let me
Like 4 or 5 or 6?
or 6.
Okay.
Let me ask you
Not
this.
21 or 22 or 28 or 29.
Let me ask you this.
You know they could have been.
Swingers group.
Yeah,
All my body type, but like 15 years older.
most.
That's the way they usually
No,
are.
no.
They're never good.
No, wait.
Hold on.
Then that's not necessarily true. So these birthday girl, they were all like fucking stupid smart chicks.
Oh, okay.
Had so much money, working in tech and whatever. So he'd call somebody up on stage, hey, what do you do for a living? And they would say, and he would just like look at them. This dude that hosted it was the biggest fucking tool I have ever fucking seen on stage.
I wasn't
in my
there. I
life.
wasn't there, JP. I was at home.
Dude, it was so bad.
Who was it? Was it local or?
No, it's the guy that I'm pretty sure he didn't come up with this idea either. This whole adult bingo thing. I think he fucking saw somebody else do it and went, I could do that. But he's wearing a shirt that says daddy, a big inflatable penis the whole show. But he's straight. And anytime anybody would get any gayness going on, like dude to dude around him, like one guy was very obviously bi from the swingers group, and the guy was like touched him on the shoulder like that, and he'd like moved away real quick, and just he said fuck yeah. Like if I had $1 for every time he went fuck yeah, I would be rich.
Are you sure Travis wasn't the host of this show?
No, dude, it was so bad. So Megan Welch was on the panel.
Oh.
It was Steve, some chick I don't know, and Megan.
Okay.
And Megan, she doesn't
Megan
like,
Welch, by the way, everybody out there.
She doesn't like bro dude, those kind of guys.
Oh, like me?
Misogynistic, just fucking dumb fucks.
So like me.
Right.
Got it.
She doesn't like people like you. So she did everything she could to make it as awkward and fucking he hated her, bro.
Dude, she's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. He hated her.
Perfect.
I can't tell you how many times okay, Megan. She'd just keep going. She did everything she could to fuck that dude. And I loved every minute of it. It was the best part of the show.
It sounds so great.
But dude, how do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that show? Dude,
I can tell you.
Give me
Can I
the
tell you?
microphone in that stage, in that exact environment. Oh my God.
I can tell you. Do you want me to tell you how? So every week, there's these 3 guys that do a podcast, and they have this one stupid motherfucker every single week that hosts that same show. Somehow it's popular all over TikTok.
It's because of the other 2 people.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Awesome. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Mike and
anyways.
Travis Cagle.
But there was
I like Travis. I was just giving.
I
him
love
shit.
Travis.
Okay,
I think
all
that
Fuck
fucking
Mike.
when he wears that
I like Mike too.
when
That's all you said.
When Travis wears that fucking t-shirt, it says Lake Bitch on it. It fucking kills me, dude. And the only thing there's a dude I used to work with at Applebee's years ago, and he's very just straight laced. He's really awkward, but he's fucking hilarious. And I remember one of the first years, it was Halloween, and all he did was just put on mini ears. And I don't know why, but it was the funniest fucking shit. Straight face, not much personality, mini ears.
Yeah, dude.
How you doing? What can I get you? You'd be like, what kind of music do you like? Top 40.
Top 40.
But fucking mini ears.
That sounds like something Jeremy
I'm
Joseph
like,
would do.
my God, dude, it was so funny.
Anything else you got there? You watching any good new shows? Did you take my advice and watch Paradise like I suggested?
Dude, I'm the one that suggested that to you.
So did you take my advice
And watch it again.
and watch it again?
No.
Then you watched the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I finished it.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Dude, it's not over.
It's over.
It's not, though.
Stop it! No, stop. They quit trying to squeeze blood out of a turnip. It's
Dude,
not going to happen.
It is.
No. All right,
Dude,
whatever.
you're so dumb.
No, I'm not. I'm very smart. I'm actually really intelligent.
I disagree. Circle gets the square.
I gotta play a dumb person on this show just so I can be an easy punching bag for you fucks.
It's not. Oh, come on, man. If
Your
hold
acting
on,
skills
time
are
out.
fucking
Impeccable.
impeccable.
I
Dude,
know.
I'll tell you what.
And the Oscar for Scotty German. Now I'm going to screenshot
It was just a
that.
pleasure to be
Hey,
nominated.
shut up. I'm making my speech. Ladies and gentlemen, I just would like to thank my 2 co-hosts that I have on a regular basis that just shit on me the entire time. That would be Jeremy Joseph and Mike Baldwin. Thank you guys so very much. Have a nice night.
Now I'm going to Photoshop #1 racist on this trophy.
And my brother, by the way. But that's all you got? Anything else you got down there, JP?
I think. Oh, and then we went after bingo. My buddy Lance. He's just an old stoner dude.
Oh, cool.
And he makes really good money, but he lives like
He's
he
gay,
makes
right?
No. He's straight.
The name like Lance, I just kind of
But
assumed.
he just bought a old church van.
Perfect.
You know what I'm talking about?
He's gay. Okay, you got it.
No.
Oh, he likes kids?
So no,
Okay.
dude, bro, fuck off. Okay.
I'm on one tonight, I guess. I don't know why. Midlife crisis, that's why, I think.
Anyway, we went to his apartment and we broke into his van and took pictures all over in his van. And we look up at one point and he's standing outside the van with his gun. What the fuck? And I was like, oh God, He's on to us. they all look at my head. And he's like, "You're lucky I didn't shoot you." He looks like Forrest Gump when he's running, like toward the end, the beard. And he looks like Forrest Gump.
Oh, so
when he's been running.
Y'all lucky I didn't shoot you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but no, it was. And then when he fucking locked us in and fucking drove us around the parking lot for about 20 minutes.
Nice.
It was fun.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it was. And then we went to Mort's for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Good deal.
Anyway, that's it. I think.
Okay, that's fine. I'll make mine short and sweet because nobody gives a shit. First
Thank
things
God.
first. Well, yeah, I know. I figured. I was actually very worried about you over this last week. You want to know why? Because stupid people like to drive through highly flooded areas, and you and cars just don't fucking mix.
Bro, I got a big truck now.
No, you don't. It's loaded to the ground. You stupid fuck. It's an SUV.
It's a crossover.
I got a big truck.
It's a crossover. It went from.
Dude, I got me a big truck, son.
It went from
Your car is your vehicle's a trans car. It's a crossover.
It is totally a trans
My mechanic at work was like, "Oh, that's cute." I was like, "Fuck you, man." He's like, "Is that a RAV4?" I was like, "You piece of shit." I was like,
GMC.
"It's way bigger than a RAV4."
Not really.
And he's like, "No, it's not." And then this lesbian came in and had a RAV4 because that's what they drive if they don't
100%.
drive a Subaru.
Subaru, yeah.
And she parked next to it and it's bigger than a RAV4.
Not
Thank
by
you very
much.
much.
Okay.
By enough.
Okay. It's 6 inches, I swear. Yeah, well, I know. It is. It's a good looking car. I'm very happy for you.
It's got a lot of room in the back too.
I'm good. Thanks, man.
Just so you know.
But yeah, I was really worried. Over at least here in Kansas, and I think for most of the Midwest, it just fucking dumped for like 5 straight days of just nothing but torrential rain overnight. I'm fucking pumped, dude. Marshall, we gave him the new medication that Marshall's on.
And
Come
it
on.
worked.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked.
He took Como and holy shit, dude.
Good.
He made it through. There was a couple of times where there was a couple of claps of lightning, and I was like at work, and
That
I
would
thought,
be thunder. Thunder claps, lightning flashes.
shut
No,
up.
that ass clap.
Yes, you're right. Claps of thunder, and it like fucking made me go, oh shit. And I thought Elena.
You just laid there.
I thought Elena. No, I was at work, and I thought Elena was at home because of the storms and shit like that. No, I look at the dog camera that we have to check on him. Fucker is just chilled up on the couch, just dead to the fucking world.
Yeah,
Thought he was
dude.
dead at first, and then I saw him move, and I'm like, sweet, this is awesome.
He's
So
high as fuck,
dude.
son.
He is high as giraffe pussy,
Dude,
And,
Marshall's my favorite, bro.
he made it
dude
through.
is the man.
But yeah, people in driving, like that's all work has been over the last, like if you keep on shaking your legs and making the noise, I'm gonna kill you.
What noise?
You can hear that?
You
Chair
can hear
cheeching
it?
is what I was getting ready to say. The chair cheeching.
Yeah,
the chair
dude,
screeching.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
The Sarah Cheeching.
The chair cheeching, yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Sounds like if Cheech got
I was just gonna
Sarah
say.
Cheech and Sarah Chong.
That's right.
Sarah Cheech Chong.
But yeah, so many people. That's what work has been, is people just drove through that shit.
Oh, I'm sure.
And there's like news footage of people that are actually like under an overpass where it is like 3 feet of water, and they have 2 vehicles that are already dead.
And somebody else
And
still tries to go.
Some fucker in a
Some
Range
idiot.
Rover's like, I guarantee you, my big piece of shit can make it through it. And sure as shit, gets the exact same distance as the other 2 cars, and all of a sudden locks up. And just like, what the fuck did you think, dude?
My favorite is whenever they are like pretty much totally submerged.
Oh, yeah.
And the wipers are going.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
It's like, dude.
Yeah.
So I think right now, which is great for me. I mean, I'm sitting here like trying not to make money by saying don't do that shit, don't drive through that shit,
But do that shit.
But do that shit, because I got like 5 insurance claims right now of people that drove through high water, probably all need motors. I'm doing just fine. So yeah, don't
Is
do
that
that.
covered under warranty?
No, not under warranty, but your insurance. Yeah, your insurance. So I mean,
That's fucking crazy. Insurance will pay for that.
Yeah, so whatever your deductible is, $1,000, $2,000, get a motor out of it, but your insurance rates go up. That's how, fuck you. But I think like my entire weekend, I think Saturday was probably the most fun. What's up?
You know what?
What?
Maybe that guy with the beach towel was fucking genius after all.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
He's like, I'm
He
going to
knew
keep
what he
this
was
thing
doing.
dry.
Yeah. The insurance did not cover that.
Right.
That was
that was gross negligence.
that was
But if he would have drove through a puddle with that, they'd have been like,
Right.
well, you know what? You
Okay.
tried to
You
prevent.
tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not his fault it didn't rain.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. He was just
I put some galoshes on my tailpipe. I don't know.
Yeah, weird.
preventative maintenance was what he was trying to do.
Damn
Yeah.
Skippy.
Yeah. But no, my whole Saturday was pretty cool. My wife ended up going and hanging out with her mom all day, so I had I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. And for the longest time, I'd been wanting to go shopping for a particular firearm that I've been wanting for a long period of time. And I went everywhere. I went to Range 54. I went to Shields to see what they had. I went to Cabela's, and then I ended up at Rainier. And Rainier actually had it. It's the Stealth Arm Platypus. It's a double stack 1911 9mm, and they actually had one. And I put my hands around it and actually held it for the first time. And oh my god, it's so fucking sexy. I don't give a shit. It's fucking awesome.
I'm hard.
Dude, I was.
It worked for
I
me.
was holding that thing. Whew, fucking
Did you hop
Eiffel.
to it and spit on it?
I sure did.
Fuck
right
yeah.
down the barrel. I was,
Fuck
whoo,
yeah,
buddy.
dude.
It's fucking
Well, the
awesome.
fact that you were looking down the barrel, you got a good head start.
It was not loaded. At least I was pretty sure.
Yeah.
I dry fired it a couple of times. It was pretty solid. But yeah, so that, and I know that there's been actually people that watch and listen to this show that have been like, dude, you definitely get one. And I'm like, yeah, okay, cool.
So did you get it? So you went all over town to get it.
I
and
wanted to
then
hold
you didn't
it.
get it.
I know I can order it. See, the cool
You're
thing.
so weird, dude.
Well, here's the deal.
Are you okay?
No, we have been
yeah.
down this road, JP. No, I'm not. But no, they had the reason why I didn't buy it is because this particular company lets you customize it however you want to. This was just one that they had. It was all black, and it's not what I want.
Okay.
Yeah, we know why you didn't want it.
Yeah, now I know.
Surprisingly
You're like,
enough,
do you have a white one?
the one that I want is
Could you just
all
spray-
white.
Yeah, could you just spray paint this one white?
I mean, you probably could, but
They're like,
But
yeah,
the
but
black will
last.
still be there.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
he's like, nah,
Yeah,
never mind.
Exactly.
He's like, yeah, but it's going to be about 4 inches smaller.
It'll shrink a little.
It will. But no,
Well,
Your
good
interest
for
rate will
you,
be
though.
better.
yeah. But the other thing is it's so stupid. There's no such thing as a $2,500 handgun. There is such a thing as a $2,500
Oh, yeah,
handgun.
for
There's a bunch
sure.
of them.
Yeah.
But it kind of rivals a staccato is basically what it is, and it's a lot cheaper, and I can make it exactly what I want. So that's what I'm doing.
Are those the high heels hookers wear, staccatos?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Absolutely. I got a pair upstairs. $5,000. It's ridiculous. They shoot 9mm out the fucking heel though. It's pretty solid. Yeah.
Are they comfy?
Yeah, 2.5 pound trigger too,
Okay.
with your big toe. Just it's pretty cool.
It's hard to do while you're wearing socks.
And you guys know me, love wearing socks with my heels.
Yeah.
And then last but certainly not, I thought this would be a cool question for all three of us because there was like a trend on TikTok that was going through, and it was these people that were playing the song that the title of the video is 90 and a 35. Have you seen the videos at all?
Nope.
Okay, what song?
I don't get to watch all that shit anymore, bro.
Again, quit it. But yeah, see, you can't do it. But the question is, what songs make you go 90 and a 35? Do you have one? Mine is Bad One by Falling in Reverse. Bad Guy by Falling in Reverse. You don't have one that just like pumps you up? No,
And
I'm sorry.
fucking-
You drive a trans model. How about you? You drive a Lexus.
I don't get pumped up about anything, Scott.
Right.
You don't have like
I don't have. There's never been a song on the radio, and I'm like, oh snap! I'm gonna speed now. Like that's never happened to me. Thank you for listening. This is Casey Kasem's Top 40, and at number 3 today, we have a song that's gonna make you want to speed your ass off. Like what? The fuck are you talking about?
I understand for him, but you don't have like a song that like gives you a
Nobody
shot
does.
full of adrenaline and just like you're just fucking jamming
Anything
the fuck
by
out.
Kid Rock, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
No,
I got that one song that'll make me run a red light, but that's
Yeah, but that's it.
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple that'll make me drive
Son of a
drunk.
bitch.
Phil Collins in the air tonight, man. I run red lights all over.
Only
the
when
place.
the drum beat comes on, though. Boom, da, boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom. That I can understand.
Yep.
That's kind of crazy. I thought that it would be
So
more
did
than me.
that happen to you or something this weekend? You heard that song, and next thing you
No,
know, you're
I-
doing 90 and a 30
No,
or something.
No,
That's
I'm 30.
or that's a real thing.
No.
Other people
Yeah,
are saying this.
I can't afford a ticket.
Midlife crisis, bro. I mean, I was going 50 into 30, but that's normal for me.
Fucking Scotty gets a speeding ticket. He's sending it to Ben Folds 5.
Yeah,
This
he's
is
like,
your fault.
He's like, officer, wait. Just listen to my music real
No,
quick.
but do you hear the song I'm singing to?
I did
Well,
do
no
that.
wonder you were speeding. Well, it makes perfect sense.
Once when I was a few months ago when I was grabbing lunch at Brian's restaurant and there were like 4 cops in the parking lot. I didn't know what the fuck they were doing. So as I left, I played the theme song to Cops.
Yeah.
And the
100%.
windows blared down and just kind of slowly
yeah.
drove on out. Made me feel good.
That's good.
I did that at Quick Trip. There were state troopers. And they were fucking with these teenage kids, which the teenage kids probably deserved it, but they were just being extra douchey. So
being
I
kids.
fucking no, the cops.
Oh.
Were being extra state troopers.
Not.
So,
Oh God,
yeah.
not shocked.
Yeah, if you had to wear that hat.
So
would
I
be too.
fucking I did. I cranked up the cops theme, and all the fucking guys in the truck were just fucking like, yeah. Which was dumb because I had weed in the car.
You got
Like,
one or two choices. It's either that or fuck the police. And it's like, which
And
way are you going to go?
I think the cops
Depends
soundtrack.
on the cop.
I think the cop
Yeah.
soundtrack is probably the safest one.
Depends
of
on the
those.
cop, but sometimes I would fuck a police. I have.
Oh God.
I have, and I would do it again.
All right.
Which one? Sting?
No,
Fair.
no.
But there was a question that somebody did have for me, and it was from Bill Bronsticles, which is testicles with the brawn in front of it. And he wants to know, does Scotty have an OnlyPans page? Or
OnlyPans.
OnlyPans
Yeah.
page.
That's the
OnlyPans.
second time I've done
Dude,
this.
are you?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
It's
Dude, I'm
just bed
concerned
pants.
about you, dude.
I'm telling you, man, I'm going through some shit.
Dude, we need to hang out, man.
I'm good.
No, you're not.
But he wants to
You're
know.
not good,
I'm
dude.
fine. He wants to know if I have an OnlyFans page, and I say this: JP
You're got nud, man.
is
You're got nud at all.
JP is my only subscriber, and I get tons of tips.
It's just socks.
That's
It's just
what-
feet
socks.
pics and socks.
That's
just
right.
different pairs
Absolutely.
That's why you shaved.
That's right. That is why I shaved.
Yeah.
It's for the fans.
Took off 10 years.
$29.99 he shaved.
You think my face looks good shaved? You should see my balls.
of socks. His legs too.
No, I'll never do that. I've
You
shaved.
can't-
He shaves one leg.
Yeah.
Just to the
You gotta guess which one.
just to the shin.
Yeah. just to the shin.
Yeah.
I
That way,
like
when
my.
you're wearing capris, you still look like a man.
Yeah, I have hobbit feet. I like my hobbit feet. But anyways, that is my week. I do want to say this. I also took the liberty on Sunday and watched the first 5 Harry Potter movies with my wife,
Nice.
all the way
Not
through, not nonstop.
I love Harry Potter, man.
I've got mixed feelings about it now. I'm like, God, the first 2 or 3 were, God, they were shit. But
You were like, as he got older, he was way less fuckable. Is that what you were thinking?
no, it's like the
More fuckable.
The author of the books wrote the
Less
first
illegal.
like she wrote the first book at one reading level, and then at a more advanced for the next one, and then so on and so forth. And I think they kind of did that with the movies. Like the first one was really shitty, the second one was kind of shitty, the third
They
one
were
was
all
okay,
good, man.
and then
They
the
were
fourth one was
good.
really good, and then it just got better and better as the time went on.
Okay.
So, anyways, how about you, Derek? How was your week?
Well, busy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Still got your 2 Lexi?
With the storms, I've had a lot of washout on the side of my house. So
What's that?
Basically, there is a rut where rainwater has been eroding. So now I've got a trench that looks like my Aunt Esther's puss flaps. So it's fucking.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's not.
You're gonna
good.
want to do something
So
about
I've been
that.
trying to call landscapers to come out and look at it, and nobody will fucking return my
Have
call.
you seen your aunt's flappers?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
You know, we all have.
I know you have.
They're dangly.
You spent a weekend down there once.
Well, I had to find myself out. I got lost.
That's why you weren't invited to fucking wherever
Thackerville?
I went. Thackerville.
There
I was
you
going to say
go.
Tahlequah.
It's
You
okay.
can't go to Tahlequah.
Well, I get reminded because we have the shoe. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I've been dealing with that shit. And then I have a ceiling fan I bought like fucking a month ago.
where
Yeah,
the lights
dude.
spin.
yeah. And the fucking I
I
had
thought
a
we
guy.
had this under control.
No, I had a guy come fucking hook it up, and I bought a down rod because it needs to extend down, and I bought the wrong size down rod. So I was like, you know what? I can get it from here. I know what I need to do. So I went and I said, you can go ahead and go. So I bought the new down rod, hooked it all up, and there's a cover, like a plate cover.
Yeah.
Whoever fucking installed the first ceiling fan put it right in the middle of the vaulted
Yeah,
ceiling.
you told us about this last week.
I told you off the air.
Oh, did you? Okay.
So it will not. I can't get the fucking plate cover on. So after about 2 hours of me fucking screaming and cussing, I finally got it halfway on, and it looks shitty. But I'm like, fuck it. I got 2 things left to do here. So there's a cover that I have to unscrew, and the screws will not fucking move.
Nice.
So I finally, I think I scared the shit out of my wife. I went teenage angry, and I punched the door, punched the wall, screamed, kicked the box clean across the room, and said, I'm not fucking with it anymore. So it's just sitting there, half put together, hanging out of the ceiling.
You're going to have to hire a guy to put in your ceiling fan.
I did the first time.
Oh.
So I fucking have just...
He couldn't figure it out.
Seriously?
I've taped the switches over, and that's it. I'm like, that's it. I'm not fucking with it. So
You taped over the switches?
yeah, so I didn't accidentally, out of habit, go in and turn the switch on and
See,
off.
this is what happens in a good neighborhood. You start having people like Derek move in, and then they start putting tape over switches, and it turns into
Absolutely,
a shitty neighborhood after about 10 years.
I got a guy that could probably do it.
So I got fucking furious.
Yeah.
Surely you could find
Did you put any
somebody that
holes
can
in the
do
wall?
No.
You're a
No.
pussy when you punch that.
No.
How do you not punch sheetrock and not put a hole through it?
Because I don't think I was trying to, but I was mad and I needed to vent. So I had a little bit of self-control, but
Punch
not
a pillow. Yeah, exactly.
That's how.
Yeah, that's it.
Stupid wall.
Yeah.
So that was
Stupid box.
that was like
Stupid fan.
yeah, I was so fucking mad, dude. I'm still pissed. I told Katie the other day, I was like, I'm not fucking with it. I'm like, you figure it out, you call somebody, I'm not fucking touching it.
Totally understand.
Dude, what you
So-
need is Liz Perkins. I guarantee
She could hang a fan.
hang your fan, dude.
100%.
So I'd like to fucking get it correct and not be on the thing to where half of it isn't fucking hanging down, but I'm not fucking with it.
I would say call Steve, but I think Steve would put an additional couple of holes in your wall that
Probably so.
aren't necessary.
Yeah, one for glory,
He'd fix
one
it.
for one for guts, and one for glory.
One for glory.
he's he's putting holes in your sheetrock with a fucking gun, just fucking 9mm.
Yeah.
Just like,
Dude,
got it.
Dude, that's a good T-shirt idea.
Yeah.
2 holes saloon, one for guts, one for glory.
There you go.
Dude, come on, dude. Where's our merch?
Oh man, it's coming.
And then I went to the zoo not this past weekend, the weekend before. Mm-hmm. Man,
Did you go hang out with your people?
yeah, that's right. That's
All
right.
Not the animals, all the fat people that need to walk in the zoo so they lose weight.
Oh, yeah, I figured that's where you were going.
I'm
Good
just
one.
making sure.
So I was over by the elephant, my people, and
My people, my boys. Just me and my boys.
so I love looking at the elephants. And there's one elephant like where we're walking up, and I'm watching him. It's kind of cool because he's like sucking water out of the stream and like blowing it into his mouth, like drinking. It was fucking cool. I never actually sat and watched him do that. Starts flinging mud on himself, and then, dude, he lets a fucking big old fart. And I'm like, oh no. And I start laughing. And there's a dude and his wife like next to us, and he makes a comment, and he's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, dude, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right. And he's like, well, she didn't like it. I'm like, yeah, I know how that goes, right? And so then that elephant takes about 6 steps forward, and I just watch his asshole start to crown. And I almost took a video of it because I knew what he was going to do.
Of course.
And yeah, I almost took a video of it and sent it to Brian. And he fucking just starts dropping turds, man. Just fucking boom, boom. And then he fucking busts out the fire hose, starts pissing. And I'm like, well, I'm good. Let's go over to this little barn area because all the other ones over by this barn. And I don't know if you go to the zoo often, but to me, there's nothing creepier than this fucking lady. We stand over there, we're watching. I make the comment to my wife. I go, man, it kind of sucks. They're kind of all right over here because the barn area was closed. But I was like, it sucks. They're all over here. There's like 3 adults and a baby or something.
Yeah.
And that lady, there's a lady that's maybe 15 feet away, and I don't remember the fucking name of the elephant, but she's like, oh, was Babar not over there? And I was like, who? She goes,
Oh my God.
oh, the male. And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, he took a big old dump right in front of us. And she goes, oh, sounds like Babar. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude,
and
that
then she
happened
goes,
to me.
I'm wondering if Bromy had her baby because it was open last week, but the weekend before it was closed, and then this one she named it had its baby, and I'm like, what in the fuck, lady? You don't have a child with you. Why do you know all the animals' fucking names?
By
Dude.
name. First
Dude.
name. They're on a first name
That
basis.
happened to me. I think I met that lady.
Holy
But
shit.
we were in the gorilla exhibit. Same fucking
Knew
thing,
everything,
dude.
yeah.
Knew it all.
Yeah. Oh, that's Coco.
Yeah. Oh, knew it
Yeah.
all. I mean, and I'm like,
Him and Jane are life partners.
yeah. I'm like, dude.
What?
Nobody asked you.
Yeah. You're not a keeper.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Leave us alone. Let us go to the zoo.
That's like the guy that dresses in camouflage but never joined the military. That's what that is. She like wants to be the zookeeper but can't get hired.
She does bad.
Oh, it's fucking
I know
weird.
that lady, dude. It has to be the same lady.
Dude, she had like a fucking decked out camera, like she's taking
Yeah,
pictures
dude.
for
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Discovery. Yeah.
She did, but she didn't have any kids with her.
No,
This lady had a couple kids with her.
She had a leopard bag, and I told Katie, I was like, God, I think she skinned one of the cats.
Yeah,
They
she
had-
probably. Yeah,
And I told Katie we were walking through like the snake exhibit or the reptiles and shit,
Oh,
and they had like an Armenian gecko. And I told Katie, I was like, hey, you know how you can tell which one's the Armenian one versus just a regular gecko? And she goes, what's that? I said, it has a unibrow. But, so we had a good time at the zoo.
Yeah.
And then this past weekend, it started off, I was at Biggins and drinking, and some guy was being a dickbag on Facebook.
Oh.
So, and that's where I have the most balls. So I started commenting. Basically what it was there's a coffee shop here called Reverie Roasters. And they put something up about Pride Month. And it was well done. I mean, they did their windows and shit. It said like Happy Pride. And I'm like, okay, cool. And this dude was like,
American flag or rainbow?
rainbow flag.
Oh, okay.
It's Pride Month.
Just making sure.
Yeah. The other gay one.
Ah.
And so he goes, the guy goes, you just lost a customer.
Oh,
and I'm
darn.
like, oh, here we fucking go, right? So then I commented on it. I said a couple things. I took a couple of them down because his profile said he was a curmudgeon, and I said he misspelled cum dungeon. and then I also told him that I looked at his profile, and he was like, pro-life, pro. And I was like, you should love the gays. Statistically, they have the least amount of abortions.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, I'm
And
pro-life. Come on now.
Statistically.
every now and then though.
Yeah. But then
Sometimes you guys do it just to have fun.
what I ultimately said,
Correct.
where I went, what I ultimately ended up going with was, I've never been, but now I'll make sure and stop in tomorrow just because of your comment. And so we didn't go the next day. The day after, we went in.
Yeah.
And I took a picture of me sipping the coffee. And I was
Nice.
like, thanks for the recommendation. This place is great. Any other places you're boycotting out of hate that I should try?
That's funny.
I trolled, and it felt
Atta
good.
baby.
Yeah.
Good.
And that was a $30 fucking trip for two
Yeah,
coffees and a
yeah,
croissant.
dude, they're not cheap.
No. I was like,
No.
God, could you maybe
That's
just
why
like...
they're pandering to the gays. We're the
Exactly.
ones
It
with the
sounds
money.
like that's why
I'm
they're
like,
doing it.
I'm like, fuck, could you just not like hate Duncan?
Yeah, right. Can you
Fuck.
hate Duncan
They
next
got-
time, please?
They got rainbow sprinkles.
Yeah.
Fucking shit on them. It's cheaper.
Oh, Lord have
So,
mercy.
I did that, and then I went to, I'm fat. So I did the
We've established that.
so I did the ICT burger battle. I went to that
Nice.
in Andover. There's
How many burgers did you eat?
You don't eat the burger. That's like a fourth or a third. They cut them in fourths, I think.
Yeah, I know.
So-
I
so-
said, how many burgers did you eat?
Two
Fat
total.
fuck? Oh, got
Two
it.
total.
Okay, that's fine.
So it was pretty good. It was fun. It was put on by Catch, which is like
Who had the best burgers?
So who won?
Yeah.
Put your feet on the carpet.
The
That'll
people's
Hey, man, leave me alone.
the People's Choice was Jumbo's Beef and Brew.
Yeah.
And in my opinion was the best one. And then Southeast Carryout won for the judges, and Southeast Carryout was actually that was like my second favorite one.
Dude, I love their fucking
That was
burgers,
fucking
bro. They
I've
are
never had- I've never had 'em.
fucking fire,
They were
bro.
good. And
They're-
Intrust Bank Arena had my third favorite. They were really good.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, I was shocked at that too.
Yeah.
So, but they
yeah,
had
where's the
them.
bowling alley place?
They had Top Golf. They had Sharky's Island Bites. They had Red Robin.
Red Robin's trash.
And then they had-
Red Robin.
And then I can't remember the
fucking
other.
gross.
Sweet Things was one in Douglas, and it was pretty good too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we did that and had a good time just for something to do. There was a car show there.
Was the Oasis there at all?
No,
See,
no.
I know, I know you used to work there, but I gotta tell you, man, good burgers.
Oh, they are. I don't
And
disagree with that.
Whiskey Dick's has some good burgers too.
Buster's is still my favorite.
You would say that.
Buster's is great, but
You would say that. And
did
you would
that,
Keep
and
on
then-
fucking with your chair.
the other thing I noticed, somebody I was again on the internet. Somebody was like, "Hey, why is everything blocked off over at like
that?
No. Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Derek.
No, I'm good.
Sorry, JP was getting a little unruly, so I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I was on the internet, and somebody was like, "Hey," it was in like the food and booze page or something. And they were like, "Why is like Maze and 21st closed off, or what's going on?" Everybody's like, "What the hell is going on?" And then somebody comments and they go, "It's the Special Olympics torch run." And I was like, "Somebody gave those fuckers torches? Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's how the
Hey.
Chicago fire started. Like, what are you doing?" Like, you don't give a retarded kid scissors for his birthday.
Hey man, they're not gonna drop it. They got ridiculous grip strength.
Oh my God. I
It'll
was
be
like,
fine.
no wonder.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
So we did that.
Anything fun you're watching at all or playing a new game?
Still playing Indiana Jones.
Still haven't beat it yet?
I'm trying to like take my time with it.
No, I get it.
'cause I've actually really enjoyed it.
Sure.
So I'll play it for like 2 hours and I'll shut it off. And
Yep,
I'll play
I know
it
that
the
feeling.
next day for like an hour or two and then I'll shut it off. Instead of sitting there playing like sun up, sun down.
100%. I know what you mean. I have like 6 episodes left for Big Bang Theory, like the whole season, like the whole show finale, and I love that show so much. And
Yeah, I've got the whole series.
I don't want to fucking end it. I don't want to because it's been.
Well, you got Young Sheldon after though. if you
I'm
want
not
to.
watching that bullshit.
It's all right.
It can kiss my ass.
I stopped after a couple seasons.
You should.
But-
Never watched again. Ladies and gentlemen, that is this week's week recap. But I did. Oh no, you got something. Go
I
ahead.
had a question. What was the dude? Chooch's uncle asked you a question. I'm trying to remember what it was
Oh,
that you
fuck.
sent me.
I'll pull it up. While I'm pulling it up, though, I do want to give a shout out to. We have 2 people with a birthday. First of all, we have Alexander.
Everybody has a birthday.
Well,
Technically.
during the recording of this episode, either the day before, the day after, or the day of, whatever the fuck. So first one I want to give a shout out to is Alexander Allen. Good job. Way to turn another year. One more trip around the sun. But more importantly, happy birthday, Liz.
Oh, it's Liz's birthday?
Lesbian Liz's birthday.
How old is she?
Yep.
Good deal.
Yep.
Good deal.
I have
Well, happy
no
birthday,
idea.
Liz.
I don't know. She seems like she's really nice. I don't know how old she is, but I don't care.
She seems like she's really nice.
She
You
does.
think
She
she's
seems like-
hot.
I did not know.
That's how you end up in jail. I don't know how old she is, but I don't
Yeah,
care.
I don't care.
Exactly. But no, the thing that Derek was talking
That's
about.
why he shaved.
Right.
He's trying to land Liz.
No, that's definitely not it. I can't turn her, man. Have you seen my face? There ain't nothing that's gonna. No.
Hey man, you're a hot lesbian.
Thanks, buddy.
I've
You're
heard he's,
welcome, dude.
Thanks, man.
I've heard he's been tucking it back lately.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Taking pictures in the mirror.
I hate you. Anyways, there was a question or a couple of questions that we got from a particular person that Derek is familiar with. It said, question from question for Lord Big Papa D. What is your most embarrassing call while announcing at the ballpark? And then he says, I'm Chooch's uncle, so I can get the good stuff.
Chooch knows a lot of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's necessarily called. There was a day that they had a guy they called up named Frank Nigro that I was terrified of mispronouncing. Had that happen. I didn't mispronounce it.
Good for you. Good job.
Though I did accidentally once when I first started, and I was super nervous reading everything, and I was fucking up a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, the N-word.
there was an umpire named Trevor Daniger, and I did not pronounce that correct.
Did you? You said
No, I didn't say
You
it like
said
that.
it?
No.
You did. That's exactly what
No.
you said. Look at the time.
No,
But did you say that?
not
You
quite.
did.
Not
Close.
quite. I said,
Okay, same thing.
it was you. If you, not good.
Not good.
So I did that. My favorite thing, I think,
The fuck?
my 2 favorite things that happened were probably whenever I would have to do the pregame reads. Mm-hmm. And I had one that was the Kansas Drive to Zero Coalition, and it talks about designating a sober driver. And then the very next read after that, it was like, hey, everyone, sweet and boozy ice cream has arrived. And I'm like, really? I'm telling people not to drive drunk? And then I'm like, go get some
Trying to
Jack
get-
Daniels in your Sunday.
Your Sunday.
Like, what the fuck? I'm like, maybe we should not do that in that order. And finally, after like a month and a half, somebody that was important was up there and was like, yeah, I think you make a lot of sense. I'm like, yeah, I know I
No
do.
shit, right?
So there was that one. And then there was Luke Gehrig Day. You know who Luke Gehrig is for all of our 10-year-olds listeners that don't. He was a baseball player that
Died of his own disease.
Yeah, they named it after him. It was Lou
No,
Gehrig's
it was
disease.
already Lou Gehrig's disease, and he died of it naturally.
It was ALS.
I know.
But so it was Lou Gehrig Day, and they used to do a baseball trivia. And I remember I got upstairs, and the MC was like, oh, I over here go, I know the answer to that one. I finally know the answer to a trivia question. And I go, oh, what's the trivia question? And it was, what famous baseball player had a disease named after him? I'm like, are you shitting me? I go, that's what you're going to go with. And he goes, yeah, it's Lou Gehrig Day. I'm like, that's worse.
That's worse.
Like, there's so many other things you could say. So he's like, well, what else? What other trivia could you say? And I said, what famous Yankee had the nickname Iron Horse? What famous Yankee did Cal Ripken break for most consecutive games played? And he goes, okay, fine. And he goes, I think it's fine. And I said, okay. And he was a Marlins fan, the guy. And I go, how about for tomorrow's we can go, what famous baseball player died tragically in a boating accident? And I go, ooh. How about for the weekend we can go, what famous NFL player killed 2 people and hung himself in his jail cell? And he's like, okay, I see where you're coming from. So he changes it, and he does the most games played, but he forgot to change the answer portion on the video board. So they asked the question, whose streak did Cal Ripken break for most games played? And the guy goes, Lou Gehrig. And they're like, correct. And let's see if he's right. And they go to the answer, and it says, what famous baseball player had a disease named after him?
No
Lou
way.
Gehrig. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Like,
Oh, that's fantastic. I really like that a lot. So that's your week.
yeah.
That's good. That's a good way to wrap it up. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
We're
thank
never
you.
leaving.
No, yeah, we're going to be here all day. But ladies and gentlemen, the cheapest way for you to support the show, by the way, it's free. Go ahead and leave us a comment. Leave us a like on YouTube. That really helps us out. Even if you listen to us on another platform, go and follow us on YouTube and leave a like, subscribe, comment. That really does help us out. Also, if you have any questions, I actually do look at the comments on the YouTube channel. I see every one. If you have a question that I can answer right then and there, I will do so. JP and Derek don't, because they don't do shit.
do
They just
too.
show up every once in a while. But
I used to more, but I still do.
I show up and look good.
that's exactly right.
Oh, yeah, you do.
But now we get to move on to Hot Topics.
We're just now at Hot Topics?
Yeah.
This is not
Hot Topics. Right?
good. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, that's falsetto.
I like that.
That got higher once he shaved. You know
It did.
Hot Topics.
Maybe when he sat down as he tucked them back.
Yeah, I think he might be
that's what
sitting on him on that one.
My nuts are shrinking as we speak. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick this off. I actually got to have a call with one of my best friends, Michi. I've talked about him multiple times on the show. He video calls me, FaceTimes me all the time. Do you guys' black friends do that? Because only my black friends do that to me.
Oh, we're going to start off like this?
I'm just asking a question.
Asking a question. This is how we're starting off today?
Hey,
I don't FaceTime anyone.
oh,
Scott.
okay. Well, they FaceTime me, but we got into a really heated discussion about the golden era of the NBA. Naturally, you have the NBA playoffs are winding down. You got the finals that are going on between the Thunder and the Pacers, right? That was a good guess.
You knew.
No, I don't. I don't
my
watch.
God,
And Michi can't stop watching basketball, college or pro. He doesn't like it. But we were having an argument of like the golden era starting 5, even let's say 7 against today's era.
There isn't a starting 7, Scott.
No, but like a starting 5 and then 2 bench players.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying. From like the 80s and 90s versus the 2000, 2010, 2020, whatever you want. Do you think that the guys in the 80s and 90s would beat the guys?
1,000%.
You think so too?
1,000%.
Oh, dude, we're gonna piss some people off on this one.
Yeah, because everybody listens to us as like fucking 20.
They
They didn't get to watch Jordan.
They didn't
play.
get to watch Jordan play, but Michi got to watch Jordan play, and he vehemently disagrees because he's like, oh, Steph Curry. I'm like, Steph Curry would have a hand in his face.
They would guard him.
They would guard his
yeah,
ass.
there's defense.
Oh yeah, but you can't play zone. They wouldn't have to.
Yeah.
Like there was a whole bunch. Like, who would your starting 5 be in the golden era? Because obviously you got Jordan. Who would you have as your 2? 80s and 90s. So I'll give you like Magic and Bird.
You can take Magic and Bird. You can put Iverson in there too.
Ooh, see, he'd be point. I mean, I like
put
the pick.
Iverson at point.
I like the pick.
Magic was point though.
Yeah, but I'd make him a shooting guard.
Okay.
Or you know what? Actually, fine. Make Jordan shooting
Put
guard.
Shaq at center.
Yeah, and that's what I said. And he was just like, "Oh, that's cheating. He wasn't
The
like
fuck
good.
it's not. He was great in the 90s.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like even when he was on the Magic, he's all the Magic had.
No, they had Penny.
Oh, that's right. They did have Penny. I forgot about that. But like I had just a laundry list of guys. It's like fine.
Who that is? That Anthony. That's all Anthony.
But then you had like Charles Barkley as a power forward. You could shove in Dennis Rodman if you really wanted. He didn't score very many points, but goddamn,
that motherfucker could rebound that ball.
He could rebound the fucking ball. It was just a different physical game, and there was defense.
I was watching a video the other day. They were talking about Kemp, and he was talking about
oh, dude, I forgot about Sean Kemp.
Rodman. He's like, man, we didn't lose the finals because of Jordan. We lost because of Rodman. He goes, because any time that there was a big rebound that you needed to get, that motherfucker would fly in out of nowhere.
Yeah, dude.
And maybe he may get 4 points, but he'll tip that ball in when you don't need that ball tipped in. He goes, that's what beat us.
Yep.
I've also watched a lot of shit lately with Vernon Maxwell, and that motherfucker's hilarious.
Oh, yeah?
That dude is hood as shit. He talked about how he was going to fucking go shoot Shaq and how Olajuwon bitch slapped him across the mouth.
Oh, like, fuck.
Dude, yeah, that dude's funny as fuck.
Good. I like it. But no, I'm with Derek. I mean, do you have an opinion, JP, or you're too old where you don't even know who is playing in the NBA?
JP's like, Bob Cousy was the best player of all time.
He's like, Jerry West. I like Jerry West back in the day. That's why the NBA logo looks like him. It's Jerry West.
I still shoot my free throws like this.
Yeah, 100%. No, JP shoots him overhand. He just has a really long follow through.
I was going to get a hoop. I said, put that shit away. Give me a peach basket like the good Lord intended.
Yeah. What do you think, JP?
Yep.
Fair enough. Moving on, I actually have something I do want to give. I got to give a shout out because I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've got to give a lot of credit to the WNBA right now. Dare I say. And I'm not joking. I'm being dead fucking serious. It's almost like we have all been psyoped by the WNBA. We all give them shit because it's like, 5-10 years ago, nobody would watch that fucking thing. But I got to give them a lot of credit because whoever is marketing this Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark rivalry is fucking doing an excellent job.
It's the hatchet wounds of Jordan versus Bird.
100%.
That's exactly what it is.
This is what they're doing. I mean, and this is like two players playing on different teams that play two different positions but were drafted the exact same year. And WNBA wasn't even kind of a thing. And now
I know why you wanted us to pretend like we were asleep before the show started.
No, I got to give them credit. Because they're making more money than they ever have before, specifically because of these two players.
Those two are
yes.
why, yeah.
And I think if I were them too, I would kind of fuel the fire a little bit. You're getting a little bit of media attention, and I give them credit for it. Although Angel Reese and her team, the Sky, played the whatever they're called, Fever, the other night, and Caitlin Clark was hurt, so didn't play, and they lost by 30. And also, Angel Reese now is one of those players that has more rebounds than she does points. That's because she can't hit a fucking layup to save her life.
That's most women.
I know.
I shouldn't have said that one. Oh, well. I can't hit them either.
That's right.
But women or layups. Can't hit either one of them.
We're on fire tonight. All right. Next one is Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Mike Tomlin's job.
Yeah, dude.
That sucks.
Like last year wasn't bad enough what he did, and then he does this. Mistake.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
You are.
Because you know who one of my least favorite teams in the NFL is?
Steelers.
Fucking Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be great. You know what? And I really hope you guys are good. Not. What do you think about that, Derek? You think he's just going to go and just absolutely...
He's going to fucking destroy the locker room is what he's going to do.
I know, and they got Russell Wilson in the locker room too, I believe, don't they?
Wilson's gone.
Oh, no, Wilson is in New York. I'm sorry. He's a Giant now.
Yeah.
That's right. I
Yeah,
forgot.
Wilson's gone. Him and Fields basically swap spots.
Nice.
And I want to see Fields outperform him.
Oh, he will.
That'd be
I want
great.
to see him do that.
That'd be great.
I still like Fields.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go for the NFL season. I'm excited. So we'll see what happens there. I wanted to give a shout out, JP. I wanted to give a shout out to the College World Series, which is underway. Obviously, it's not to the College World Series. I think they're still on like the Super.
College baseball dudes are hot.
Okay. They're in the Super Regional
Shout out
Performance.
Pride Month.
But yeah.
What?
My brother-in-law is a huge Arkansas Razorbacks fan, and they advanced the other night. So cool, I guess I got a dog in the race.
Cool story, bro.
So there's that. But did you ever go to the original Rosenblatt?
Huh?
Rosenblatt Stadium, College World
Never
Series.
heard of it.
Never?
No.
Dude, it was, obviously it's in Omaha, but that was where like the College World Series played like, I want to say all the way through the 80s. And I got to go one of the very last years, if not the last year that it was at the original stadium. And it was probably one of the best fucking times of my life. They turned the entire like down, like around the stadium were houses. They were just like houses, and they turned them all into bars, and I bet you the residents made money off of it every year. It's fucking awesome.
I can't do college baseball.
All right, that's fine.
I had to call those games like once a year, and they're like 5 hours fucking long.
That's true.
They're like, all right, in the second inning, here's our reliever. In the third inning, here's our reliever. And I'm like, God damn it, it's 28-7.
Aluminum bats. I'm calling it right
worst,
now. Get
man.
rid of aluminum bats.
I'd watch it if they did that.
What?
I'd watch college if they got rid of aluminum bats.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can't fucking do it.
No, you're getting ready to go to wood anyways. Might as well go ahead and get to it. All right. But the last thing I have on my list is obviously we have the Stanley Cup Finals, which is what we are currently watching right now. We have, I believe it's in Florida right now. Edmonton at Florida. Series tied 1-1. And Edmonton the other night tied it up with like 16 seconds left to go to force it into overtime. I guess it went into 2 overtimes, and Florida ended up getting the W.
Yep.
Come on, Florida.
No, go
Don't let
Edmonton.
Canada do it. I'm just kidding. I really like you, Canada. You guys are fine. You'll be a great 51st state. Anyway. Come on, JP. Are you rooting for Edmonton too?
I told you when those things first started that Edmonton was going to win the cup.
I hope it's a good.
I was hoping it would be Colorado, but it didn't work out.
Or the Stars. That
No,
was
fuck the Stars.
who I thought it was going to be.
Fuck the Stars.
So much for that idea.
I hope their plane crashes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Into
I
a
fucking
star.
Into
a
fucking
star.
hate them.
Falling star. Did you guys have anything at all that you wanted to talk to about current event wise?
I don't think so, man.
Okay, cool.
I got one.
Oh, God.
Not an event, but I got to show you this video.
Okay, what do you got?
Did you see the dude from the Marlins?
Marlin Man?
No, the pitcher.
What about?
He fucking he was throwing his warm up pitches, and then as soon as the warm up pitch gets over, the catcher goes to throw it to second for like the around the horn.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this shit. And there's the last pitch. Catcher. Wham!
Oh, no!
Right in the back of the fucking dome. Dude, it's fucking hilarious. That's on him, man. You duck. You always duck there and watch.
Yeah. Boop. Is he not even off the...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no, he's not even off the bump.
No,
Right off the
he
fucking nugget,
He's not even off the bump.
Yeah, Weathers. It was Weathers that got smacked.
Fuck.
He still pitched.
Never saw it coming,
When he
bro.
gets up to watch, a different guy hands him his hat, and he's like, "Give me that fucking hat!" Like he did it.
Well, you're
It's
the
your
idiot.
fault.
You're still on the bump, dude.
Yeah, it's totally your
you
fault.
need to get off the mound.
It's fucking hilarious.
Well, that's what you get. That's all I got to say about that. All right. Well, that is Hot Topics.
Okay.
Hot Topics.
God.
There you go. Now we get to move on to the fun parts. We get to get on to overrated and underrated.
This lady over here is annoying.
Shut the fuck up. I don't care. I'm having a midlife crisis. I can do whatever the fuck
Dude,
I
you
want.
are, man. I'm concerned.
You
man.
should be.
I
You should be. But thank you guys so very much for participating in Monday,
You're not going
Friday.
to go crazy and start killing gay people, are you?
I'm locked and loaded right now, and you're down here.
I know.
I would
that's
be
what
on
I'm
my
saying.
best behavior if I were you.
I'm going to try.
You too, Derek. You kind of fall in line. He's probably straighter than you are.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
No.
One of us had a dildo in his glove box, and one of us,
Yeah.
and one of us didn't.
And one of us still does.
And I'm,
One of us hasn't seen a dick in years, and it's me, including my own.
Oh, come on. You got a whole bunch of them in that top
Including
drawer.
my own.
But thank you guys very much for participating in Monday, Friday. We sincerely do appreciate it. Every single Friday, we put out a post. If you recognize it, you're listeners of the show. And you leave
if he
it.
wants to see his dick, he's got to take the mirror down and lay it on the floor.
Nah, I just borrowed one. I stole one of those things from the dentist's office.
No, you know.
The
Yeah.
ones that,
Yeah.
You've been in his bathroom. His wife
He
has
does
those
have
one of
that
those
one.
mirrors that have
Yeah.
the long arms down. He just kind of
does.
positions it so
Yeah.
he can see himself.
No, it doesn't go down. It only goes straight out.
Well, you just stand on a step stool or something.
yeah, because I'm a
not good.
climber. That's one
There's
thing about me. I'm a
me.
climber.
I am a climber.
if you went up a couple of stairs every day, you'd lose some lbs. You know what I'm saying?
I do go upstairs every day.
All right. Well, just one more might help you. Just that much
I
more.
don't think that's going to make a difference, Scott.
Well, at least it'll let you see your dick.
I'm just big boned.
All right. That's right. Yeah, big bone
Yeah.
with a lot of fat. The first one comes
Just
in.
a lot of marrow. I'm all marrow.
We could do this forever, I swear. All right.
Let's not.
Let's not. First one comes in from Kyle Sabo. He wants to know, overrated or underrated, getting your ass waxed.
Is he talking about Madden?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because let me tell you, Derek the Wreck Alders will absolutely wax that ass in Madden.
Dude, I would rather literally get my ass waxed than get beat in a sporting game by Derek Alders. So,
You'll never hear the
You
end
were
of
going to
it.
be smooth.
yeah. You're damn right. I already am, like a dolphin. It's like a dolphin down there.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of hair, so I think I'd probably get away with it. I'd be okay.
I don't think that. Like, I take care of my shit.
Your
but
hemorrhoids would probably
I
get
can
tugged
only-
on by the tape.
Dude, I could only imagine how bad that would hurt if you had a hairy ass.
Oh, yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah,
Derek,
that's
Yeah, I've got a hairy ass.
you want to get it waxed?
No, I'm good.
Have you ever got anything waxed
No,
on your body?
It sheds though. I know this.
It does? Oh.
Whenever I'm at work and I take a shit, there's a couple little strays on the back of the
sheds.
it sheds.
Oh,
It's
my
not good.
God.
It's that time of year.
Uh-huh.
That's why Derek smells like shit.
I'm losing my coat.
He's coming in with this new coat.
Just my undercoat.
yeah.
Right.
Shed my undercoat.
That's
Yeah.
why Derek smells like shit. He's got dingleberries.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't wanna
gross.
talk about it.
No, I wipe it.
So,
It's
anyways,
just that my cheeks are hairy.
I'm gonna go.
I didn't say the crack. The cheeks. don't.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with overrated on getting your ass waxed, though. How
Yeah,
about
definitely overrated. I would think that would be bad.
Derek?
I'm gonna have to go with underrated just because I look like Sasquatch back there.
Okay, that's fine. Next one comes in from the big nasty Justin.
I'm gonna save him and knit you a sweater, Scotty.
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Oh, well, you know what? Go ahead and knit it. Knit it for one of the kids.
Yeah, dude, they could use a sweater.
They should.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do?
They're cold.
I'm gonna knit
the air
you-
conditioning starts working again, so
Yeah.
they need a sweater.
I'm gonna knit you a beard wig.
No,
what I'm gonna do.
It's a merkin for my face.
yeah,
I know.
it's a firkin.
I'm gonna wait till you fall asleep.
It's a firkin, dude.
Yeah.
It's a firkin.
Dude, I think we could sell them.
Yeah.
We could definitely sell firkins.
I bet you can. Yeah.
Firkins and
Firkins
fucking
and Cummo.
Cummo.
We're just making products by
I'm
the
telling
minute.
you,
They'll
bro.
be like, is that one of those snap pop things hanging off there? Nope.
Nope.
Gross.
That's Cummo.
That's gross.
Now I kind of want to get those and put them under the toilet seat at work. One of those things, just so when they sit down and.
Oh, great. Anyways, next one comes in from the big nasty Justin. He wants to know, overrated or underrated workplace relationships.
Ooh.
That's dangerous right there. You already see her enough.
I say overrated.
Already see her enough.
I say overrated. I'd say it's better to have your girlfriend at work.
Huh?
I would say it's better to have a girlfriend at work.
And a wife at home.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. No, that's bad. No, don't.
It's way easier.
I mean, I'm sure it is, but
Yeah.
but I don't want to do that.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
one woman man, sir. And
Well, yeah, because there's no chance you'll ever get another one. I mean, duh.
That's
Yeah, that's just self-preservation
I don't know
there.
if she leaves me, you could be my woman.
I do declare.
No,
I don't know. I don't think so.
no, absolutely not. I think it's a bad idea. You need to have separation between home and work, and when you get home, then you need to leave work at the door. So that's my thing. What about you, Derek?
I'm gonna say overrated. Don't shit where you eat.
That's right.
That is,
I agree.
And that is how I met my wife. That was a workplace relationship.
Nice, good job. Next one comes in from Connor Smith. He wants to know, overrated or underrated rolling the window down and leaving the AC of your car on.
So
Depends on how hot it is outside.
this I say overrated, but the other way I say underrated.
Oh, like when it's cold as
When it's
balls
cold
outside,
and
you turn
got
the
your
heater on.
full blast and you roll your windows down. God, that's awesome.
Dude, I don't know.
That's
I kind of
the
think
best.
I kind of like it both.
Yeah.
I like both. Yeah, like
Yeah.
if it's
I popped my sunroof open the other day and I have my AC on full blast.
God, I can't wait for that fucking
was
thing to
awesome.
break and you can't use it anymore.
What?
The sunroof.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
It's not
that-
going to break.
They
dude.
all break.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Bro,
I'm gonna make it break.
if it breaks, then you'll fix it.
I don't know. I
You're
don't know
just
if-
shoving sticks
I
in the
don't know if
ducts.
it's coming
I
or
don't know,
not.
man. It's leaking.
no, don't fuck with it. I really.
Dude, I'm going to make it into a car bomb and I'm going to drive it through your fucking dealership.
It won't be the first time somebody's done that. But no, I really like both of these. I think it's underrated. Like 80, 85, and you turn the air conditioning on full blast. It's not like your house, right? Like your house, The house, you're an idiot if you open the windows and turn on
Yeah.
your air conditioning, right?
But in the car, it's blowing right at
But the
you.
car is blowing directly in
Yeah.
your face, and it feels great.
Do you have that song you turn on to before you
Yeah,
turn your
and then he
air conditioner
starts
on to roll you
speeding.
down?
Yeah, and then he
Guy,
starts
I'm
speeding.
a savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I'd turn it up, go 90. 90
Anything
to
by
30.
anything by Coldplay.
Oh, God. Son of a bitch.
On some Nickelback.
Right. Hey,
Set
fuck
the
you.
cruise
That's
at 90.
that's another one. Burn It to the Ground Tonight is another one of my 90 and the 30s.
Any Nickelback song is the same.
It's awesome. I love it. Fuck off.
With arms wide open.
100%. That's Creed.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
Nickelback, Creed, same thing.
No, one's a Christian band.
They're the same.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they may be the same people.
You're wrong. All right. Next one comes in from Jackson Goulet. He wants to know overrated or underrated being circumcised. For a female, I'd say it's probably overrated. You know what I'm saying? What?
What do you mean,
Muslims like to do that shit all the time.
bro?
They do.
Dude.
How many Muslim pusses have you seen, Scott?
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Kind of a thing. But for a guy being circumcised, I'd say it's great. I don't have to clean it out.
Yeah, I say.
You know?
Yeah,
I
we
say
can tell
way-
you don't clean it out.
I know.
I can
you
smell it from here.
I
say
saw that
underrated.
joke a mile away. Had a fucking
Definitely
horn on
underrated.
that one.
Yeah, it was the circumcised horn.
Yeah.
Because, dude,
why you hear it so clearly.
definitely underrated because it reminds me of Jack in the Box.
Dun, 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 dun. All right.
I thought you were talking about the hamburger place. That's where I went. Like it's got looks like Pinocchio, but shitty. Like, what do you mean?
Plus, I think they kind of look like, with the foreskin, kind of looks like a.
There's another T-shirt right there. Pinocchio's hamburgers.
Dude, I don't care for it.
All right, fine. Next one, or last one, comes in from Steven Bruns. He wants to know, overrated or underrated, going through a potential girlfriend's medicine cabinet to see what she's on before dating her.
That's fucking great.
It's fucking smart is what
Yes.
that is. I mean, just saying.
I would say if you don't find anything, that's when you should be concerned.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Like if you find a bunch of pills, just make sure you keep her on them.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But if you don't find any, run.
Yeah, you need to verify.
Run away.
The one pill you're looking for is the birth control. That's the one pill you need to make sure is in there. If it's not
See,
in there,
I would say Plan B. It's the
or
one
that,
you're
Yeah.
looking for.
or
Yeah.
that. I mean, and you know you're in the right place if it's like the stuff that she wouldn't tell you about. So like with the tampons,
We should sell coat hangers and label them Plan C.
Plan C.
Plan coat
see?
hanger.
There we go. Plan C. Plan C
C.
coat hangers. Dude, Plan
do
C
that.
coat hangers, bro.
That is a business model that writes itself.
I know.
Plan C.
That's what I'm saying. Where's our merch?
Oh damn!
Do you have any Plan C coat hangers we would sell, bro?
You can't
Tons of
use plastic ones though. You got to use
No, the
metal
metal
ones.
And we've got to have a disclaimer because the first time somebody really uses one, we're getting sued.
100%. Oh my God, that's another T-shirt. Plan C coat hangers near you. But ladies and gentlemen, that is overrated or underrated. Now we get to move on to JP's favorite part of every single episode, which is that's where I draw the line. Haven't done that in a while. Let's move on to
What's
the
that? Draw the
first
line.
one.
You haven't drawn the line in a while?
No. No, I haven't done the magic dust. Happy Pride Month, bitches. The first one is actually coming from me. I thought
this
about
is
this.
gonna be bad.
No, it's going to be sad, actually. What is the age you would not adopt the sweetest dog from the pound? So, like, would you be the guy that would be okay to adopt a dog that is probably got a year or less to live and be his friend for his last year?
Yeah, bro.
Dude, I would totally,
sure
I
I
would
would.
100% do it, but man, I'd be depressed.
You don't even like your dog.
I do too.
No, you don't.
I
You talk
love
shit on him all the time.
Yeah, but I love him.
He's my favorite.
I talk shit on you both, and I still love both of you.
Yeah, you take that back.
No.
Yeah, I don't care for that. Again.
I've been caught a lot of things in my life.
Yeah, but your friend ain't going to be one of
Yeah.
them anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done with this shit.
Whatever. I would totally
Yeah,
do
I
it,
would
but
too.
I would be depressed, though. It would be the
I would
worst.
say, you know what's the worst?
What?
I was working at work one day at the restaurant, and this lady brought her dog in, and she's like, "It's his last day. We'll put him down,
fuck.
and I want him to have a good meal. Can
So
we
you were
sit
like,
out on your patio?" And I was like, "Sure."
Chocolate, here we come.
Yeah, dude. I was like, "Go." You know, we did. We gave him a piece of chocolate cake and fucking like. dude, it was yeah.
So the guys that
sucked.
It fucks with me. It really fucks with me because I'm sure there are definitely like actual real videos of people doing it, but then when they post it on TikTok, I'm like, all right, are you doing this for views, you motherfucker?
Yeah, so that's what I loved about this too is she didn't
have a phone out
at all
because the people that do put it on TikTok, you fucking get me every time.
Yeah, because I even took a couple of pictures, like just like watching her feet. It was just, dude. I took a couple and I said, hey, I know we don't know each other or whatever, but if you want to give me your phone number, I took a couple of pictures and I think that in future you would like to have them.
Oh,
and
man.
so I sent them to her or whatever.
Fucks with
we
me,
still
dude.
talk to this day. She's actually became one of my better friends.
Awesome.
She's a cool lady, man.
Lesbian?
Nope.
Damn. All right. It's worth a shot.
Friends, I said.
I know.
We're
I was
friends.
trying. I was hoping that you'd find
like
one.
lesbians,
I was hoping
man.
you'd find one. I'd see that.
Pride Month, dude.
I have
Come
some
on.
lesbian friends.
Okay, good. That's all. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure you got a couple of them, so you
Yeah,
know
I
not
do.
all of them are
I
bad.
do. Not all of them.
Do all of them drive a Subaru though? That are your friends?
No.
Oh,
But one of them does drive a RAV4.
damn it! Trying to get around the stereotypes here. How about you, Derek? What do you think?
The other one drives a big fucking Chevy Z71 pickup truck.
Oh, so she's the butch. Okay, got it. How about you, Derek?
Oh, I can't do it with like a year. Fuck that.
Yeah, I know. It's
No.
hard. It's hard, but I would do it for the dog.
See what I
Yeah,
like to
if
do.
I knew going in, it would be different.
Now, if
then.
it was a Chihuahua, then no.
What I like to do is buy a dog from a breeder, then take it to the pound, and then adopt it.
Oh,
That way,
Got
I
it.
feel better about myself.
100%.
What about
Yeah.
not just dogs that are going to die, but what about dogs that have been abused?
I would totally do that.
I would not do.
I would
that.
give
So,
it. I'd give it a shot.
They would
Bill's
fucking
sister,
bite.
dude, Bill's sister just got a dog. It's a little like, I think it might be like Chihuahua-ish, but they like dripped hot oil all over it. And dude, like its skin was still like, you could tell where they did it. And it is the fucking sweetest little fucking dog, dude. He is fucking the sweetest dog.
Well,
And
yeah, you got
I want to go
abused.
find him. I want to go find whoever did that.
And beat the shit out of him?
No. I would chain him to a fucking wall and drip hot oil all over him.
Deal, I'll help you do
it.
Dude, I would so be
You
that
wanna do
guy.
that to a lot of
If
guys.
I was a superhero, dude, that would be that's what I would want my superhero ability. I would be like, whatever you did to your dog, then I'm going to do to you.
I know they have
guess
I know they have
I'd
a
have to
Facebook
fuck
page.
some people.
I know they have a Facebook page, an X page, and a TikTok page, and it's called the Dodo.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it before?
Yeah, I've seen it.
They
I've seen
specialize
them. Yeah.
in finding dogs and other animals on the side of the road, and they fucking take them from the worst possible fucking situations and turn them into like show you the progress.
Yeah.
And it makes me
Yeah, it's
fucking
crazy.
cry. It
Yeah.
sucks, but I love it. All right. Now we're moving on to the funny stuff. Next one comes in from Raph Brown. He wants to know, where do you draw the line using we when talking about your favorite sports team?
God damn it, you shouldn't do it, but I'm guilty.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've heard Derek say it.
I'm fucking guilty as shit, and I think
Yeah.
it's dumb as fuck, but I'm guilty.
I'm 100% on Derek's
I've
side
I've invested my whole life in that. I remember when I told my wife that the Cubs winning the World Series was the best day of my life, and she goes, "You mean the second best day of your life?" And I
And he
said,
said, no, I mean,
I've loved them for 40 years. I've loved you for 7.
and you're pushing 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
I
But
don't.
I say it too,
I don't
I'm
care
sure.
for it either, but I definitely do it as well.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
hard not to.
I think it's acceptable if you're talking about like the fans. Like if I say us Cardinal fans, or if you said us Cubs fans, or something like
Yeah.
that. That's okay. Like when you say we are blah. But yeah, on the team, it's totally.
I'm like, man,
It
what we
sucks,
need is
but
we
I'm
need to go get a new reliever, and we need to.
yeah, I know, but we're invested, man. So it sucks, but it's true. Next one, where do you draw the line? This is another one from me. Jobs that have to do with heights.
What do you mean, like because you're 5'4" and you can't do a lot of stuff?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Good job, Derek. Good job.
Thank you. Yeah.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
like-
can't be a light bulb changer. You're out.
But no, like seriously, like a window cleaner of a giant
Yeah,
skyscraper.
no chance.
Like a giant skyscraper
chance,
that has
dude.
one that looks exactly like it right next
No
to
chance.
it, and a plane flies
no
into
chance.
it.
Yeah, no chance. No way.
Sorry.
Scotty, that would take you
dark.
forever to lick those windows clean.
Oh, 100%, but only you could differentiate them by the taste, so it's okay.
That'd be a good one.
But anyways, I definitely would never do a skyscraper cleaning windows, kiss my fucking ass. It doesn't even have to be that tall.
I think of the windmill thing, like the windmill.
The air-
That's
the-
too high. That's too much
I would
for me
do that.
too.
That'd be okay.
My ex's,
You would do that?
Yeah, I do.
Dude, my ex's brother does that. Do you know how much money that dude makes?
Stupid fucking
Holy
money.
fuck,
Lots,
dude.
yeah.
Holy fuck.
Isn't there a high fatality
The
rate or
wind
something like
farms.
that?
No, there's just a very famous video of one that lost control and caught on fire, and these two dudes were up there and they didn't have a way to get down, and so they burned to death.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
God, what a way to go.
You know,
huh?
What a way to go.
No, I think they actually ended up jumping off and they died. So
Yeah, talk about a shitty situation.
quicker,
All right, hurry up. Would you rather burn to death or jump and die on impact?
jumping down on impact.
Are we still talking about 9/11?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's good.
Some people did that too.
Yeah.
But no, as far as like the people that do the wind turbines is a good one. The people that change the lights at the top of like skyscrapers too. Like it's one thing to be hanging off of the side of the skyscraper on like some scaffolding bullshit, kiss my ass. But all you got to do is climb up a really tall building and change a light bulb, and it's like 30 grand to do it one.
Yeah, dude. And you have that tether. Fucking.
Yeah, you're up there a ways though.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't think I could do
I
it.
couldn't do it. I'd get up like 3 steps and I'd look up and then I'd look down and be like, if I could jump down now, I would be fine. If I jump down in 5 minutes, I'm going to die.
I can't look over the edge of the roller coaster as it's
Oh, me
going
neither,
up.
dude.
I'm like, nah, I'm just
Dude,
looking
you know what?
straight
You know,
forward.
this is
I'm
how
good.
bad I am. I can't, at the mall, I can't stand on the second story and look down.
Oh, are you serious?
I can't do it.
What?
I cannot do it.
Oh, I
dude.
totally do
When
that.
they made those glass so that you could see, like they didn't used to be.
Yeah, I know.
When
They
the
used-
mall-
yeah, they used to be like bars and shit.
Yeah. And when they made all that glass, I was like, oh hell no.
Really?
I can't do it.
Really?
Yep, I do not
Oh
like
man,
heights,
that kind of
man.
shocks me. 2 stories, I'm fine.
No.
But like,
absolutely not.
I'd say maybe 5 stories. I'm getting a little nervous. No, you know what? I'll never forgive my wife for making me do.
What's that?
So the museum, the city museum that's downtown, that's kind of by like Century 2, I believe.
Museum of World Treasures.
Not the World Treasure one. It's over by Century 2. So it's close. It doesn't matter. But it's a museum that her aunt works at, and they have a clock tower at the very top.
Oh yeah.
And you can walk. You don't unless you know somebody. But her aunt is the like main curator.
Yeah, fuck that.
So
how maintained are those stairs?
Dude,
Right.
Dude.
No, thank you, sir.
Dude.
No, thank you.
that was the sketchiest
Bro.
fucking staircase I have ever
like-
been on.
it's like
no
some
railing,
Indiana Jones shit,
no
dude.
railing,
Yeah.
and the stairs were crooked like
No,
this towards
dude.
the direction
No,
of
no,
falling
no,
to
no,
your
no,
death.
No.
Oh yeah, but guess what? Scotty did it because he was trying to impress the
I
girl.
would have like fucking really old school, like butt on the stairs. I would have been like,
dude,
back in the-
no, because you don't want to put too much weight down on it because they may bend over and fucking fall. So no, you don't want
No,
to do that.
dude, I don't
Oh, yeah.
care for this.
Yeah, but guess what? Her and my name are on that goddamn bill.
Oh, good.
Bell that's on the top.
Yeah, good for
Fuck
you. You
yeah,
should
I
go
know.
see it.
No, I'm good. Next one comes in from Devin McDonald. He wants to know, Derek and Scotty say they are petty. Where do you draw the line at being too petty?
I don't. I was just telling my wife yesterday, she had somebody that was trying to pass her on the right on Kellogg. And I was like, you know what I would do? I would speed up just enough to where that motherfucker's going to have to hit the
Get
brakes,
off on
get
the-
behind.
or get off on the exit.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I would do that. But
Oh,
I'm
for
a
sure. I've done
fuckhead.
it. I've done it.
I'm like, fuck you.
And I'm surprised that anybody could keep up with her, to be honest, on the highway, because that bitch fucking drives, bro. It's like she's listening to a fucking Creed song. She is definitely going 90.
I'm the same way, man. Maybe it's a Kansas thing. Maybe we're just not entertained enough or don't it's just a thing. But we are petty motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude.
We always have been.
I think the worst thing I did that I can remember.
Not
this-
invite your 2 best friends to your birthday party.
I told you I invited them. They showed. The worst thing
That's
I did
petty as fuck, son.
probably was when I was working at Applebee's.
Turn them down. How about that? You like it? It's a much better episode now.
I love it.
I couldn't hear him. I've had my
I know you
headphones
had your
off for a
headphones off. I
while.
know. I'm sorry.
When I was
I
working
can
at
still hear him.
when I was working at Applebee's, I had a lady come in and sat down, old lady, And she's like, I'll have a pot of decaf, but only if it's fresh. And it's 100 degrees, so that's what you do. Drink hot, fresh coffee with no caffeine. So she sits down. I said, okay, I think we just brewed a fresh pot. And so I just go back and pour what was left in the pot, bring it out. And she goes,
this isn't fresh.
She goes, this just is not, I don't think this is fresh. I said, that's weird. Let me get you a new pot. So I brewed her a new pot, brand new. Bring it out. She goes, it's just not very hot. And I'm like, I'll fix that for you. And I grabbed the mug and I took the coffee and I dumped it out and I set it upside down on the fucking coffee for about 3 or 4 minutes. Told her I was brewing her another pot, turned it back right side up, poured the coffee in it, gave it to the fryer, to the mid cook, and I said, hey, throw this in the microwave for like 45 seconds. He goes, dude, it's going to boil. I said, that's fine. Threw it in the microwave. I brought it out, and I'll never forget watching her take that first fucking sip because I fucking dropped it off. I said, this one I know is just brewed fresh, and I walked off, and I just watched from the corner, and I watched her just go, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, fuck you.
There was another guy I worked with, and this was glorious. JP, you'll like this. He had a table, and they didn't tip him.
Ooh.
And they left their keys on the table, and he fucking threw them in the garbage can. And they came back in like a minute and a half later, realizing they didn't have their keys. And he pulled the booth apart and helped them search for them. But he threw them away because they didn't tip.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm like, that's fucking great.
See, we are petty here.
Uh-huh.
Don't fuck with us.
And tip your servers.
That's right. Last one comes in from K Goodnight. He wants to know, where do you draw the line on things or people touching your food?
What do you mean?
So if you had a bowl of something, whatever, and I took my fork and put it on your plate and put it in my mouth, does that bug you?
That's once. You'll never do it again.
See?
Yeah.
See?
I didn't get fat sharing. I can tell you that. Tell you that much right goddamn now.
Cut off my hand.
One thing I did learn is whenever I eat, let's say I got like cheese garlic bread, and I got it all sitting there and laid out, and that cheesiest piece I leave for last.
Yeah.
And then I met my wife. I got to eat that motherfucker first.
Or she will
Because she'll be
snag it.
like, can I have a piece? And I'm like, sure. And that's the one she fucking goes for. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Oh, no. You give him an option.
No, yeah.
No.
I'm like, here's the heel.
Exactly.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Yeah, here, you can have the blown up mozzarella stick. I'll eat the other ones.
What about, like, if you have, like, let's say you have, like, spaghetti and a salad and...
I don't have a salad, but go ahead.
Yeah.
We can tell.
You lost him at salad.
You lost
Yeah.
in that salad.
I've tossed a few.
I'm sure you have. But, like, let's say you have a meal, but do you like it when your food items touch each other, or does that make you upset?
I eat one thing at a time.
Same.
Yeah, it
I'll
depends
eat,
on depends on
potatoes.
what it is.
And I eat the thing I don't like the
First,
and
the
then
thing you want.
work my way up.
100%.
Yeah.
I do the same shit.
Yep.
It depends on what the food is, but mostly I do that too. But I really like macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes mixed together.
You're fucking weird.
And I really like corn in my spaghetti. Like I have to put it in there with the spaghetti.
You son of a bitch.
What a fucking horrible person you are.
I am.
You're ruining excellent spaghetti.
No, dude, throw some corn in there. It makes it even better.
Oh, that's a secret. My favorite thing in the world is spaghetti. Yeah, meat
Trips
sauce.
his
What-
boyfriend.
what's-
Trips
do
his
you-
boyfriend up too because he's like, I thought we had Italian last night. What is this?
Yeah. What were you gonna say, JP?
Nothing.
You were gonna say what's my favorite sauce to use for my spaghetti?
Yeah, dude.
It's Prego meat.
Probably.
But I add shit to it.
Yeah, okay.
I have to, but that's a good base to go off of.
Corn, you should add corn.
Fuck off with your corn,
Cream corn.
crazy.
Cream
Not
corn.
cream corn.
What's
Now
your
you're getting
stupid thing
crazy.
that you eat during Thanksgiving?
Carrots and cheese.
This is my point. Fucking moron. You stupid motherfucker. Carrots and cheese and corn and spaghetti. Fucking God damn. I'm so surprised you're not missing teeth, you stupid. All right. That's where I draw the line. Now we get to move on to questions and preguntas. Finally.
Corn really rots your teeth.
No, just the hillbilliness of the shit that you're saying. Yeah. Surprised you don't wear a banjo or play a banjo and then have one of them. Never mind those harps, but you can't say what their first name. Yeah. The first one
I don't know what
comes.
the fuck you're talking about.
It's called a Jew harp.
You want to hear another one? You want to hear another one?
Nope.
Spaghetti with butter, like just buttered spaghetti noodles.
Okay.
And then you add pork and beans and brown sugar. It's fucking good, bro.
JP's like, I like Doritos, but you smother them in potted meat.
I love tacos, but Dorito tacos.
I grew up so poor.
He's like, dude, you ever put raisins on tacos? They're the best.
Just to get some kind of like vitamin C or some shit.
He's like, hear me out. Walnuts and cinnamon toast crunch.
Fucking.
We used to have hot dogs cut up in macaroni and cheese and put put pork and beans in there too.
Oh my God, you crazy son of a bitch.
He's like, hang on.
Dude,
Gummy worms and mashed potatoes.
Dude, I would like to make you guys dinner one night.
No, I'd
Okay.
rather not. We're fine. You know how you feel bad all the time whenever you come over to like some potluck and you never bring anything? We are now telling you, thank you for not bringing anything. Fucking psycho.
It's like, what are you making for dinner? Spam casserole.
You're gonna love it.
We get a bunch of ramen noodles and put in fucking gummy bears.
What you do is you take frozen tater tots. Don't cook them. Don't cook them.
Gotta let it melt in your mouth.
You get some fucking orange Jello.
And then you cum in it.
Yeah.
You get cummo and fucking tater tots.
Then you take some paste pecani sauce, sprinkle it over the top.
Perfect.
Not too much.
Yep.
All right,
get
man.
a good high.
And
We're
witch
running
hazel.
long, but
We're
anyways,
long now.
let's move on to questions and preguntas.
Oh my God, we're just now starting this.
Yep.
I think we should skip like 5 of these.
We might. First one comes in from Tom McDonald. He wants to know slogans for the Laughing on the Sidelines lawn care service company. One guy does all the work. 6 other guys just sit there, point, and laugh and make fun of him. That's the slogan.
I know they don't build a fucking retaining wall. Nobody's calling me back.
That's true.
We came here to eat. We came here to eat ass and mow grass, and the mowing's done.
Good deal. That'd
There you
be
go.
JP's lawn mowing company. You got anything?
We're assholes. Home of the midnight mowers.
There you go. Next one comes in from Gassy Grandpa. He wants to know, what would your pirate names be? Fag face.
I know what yours would be.
I don't know. What do you got?
Yours would be R. Kelly.
All right, that's fine. I like it.
I have
dig it.
no idea.
JP, anything?
I don't know.
All right, fine. You can just put on a fake hook and you'd be Captain Hook.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not real sure.
Shove that up your
Captain
ass.
Fist.
There you go. Now we're getting someplace.
And
There you go.
instead of the hook, I'll have the fist or the jelly
Just a
one.
rubber fist.
The rubber
Yeah.
fist. Yeah, that's good.
In
That's
place
awesome.
of a real fist.
Yeah. that's right.
Captain Fist, dude.
One-eyed Willie.
That would be a funny story to have a bunch of kids around a campfire. He's like, and then they heard a knock at the door and they turned around and it was the man with the rubber fist.
And then you just throw one out. Yeah.
All right. Next one comes in from Short Stack Goodnight. He wants to know non-sexual noises that turn you on.
Well, we know it's Creed songs for Scotty.
No, I was going to say, no, you don't look like a child. You look good.
I was gonna say the school bell.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. How about you, Derek?
Broken glass.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anytime Stone Cold music hits, I just
Fuck.
straight up.
Yeah, hard as hell.
How about you, JP?
And that's the bottom line.
I don't know. Are there noises that make me?
Oh, yeah, definitely. When you bowl a strike and you hit the pins just right and they kind of rattle around down there, that doesn't do anything for you?
Nope.
What if it's...
Poker chip splash in a pot. That does it. for me.
Dragging them back. Okay, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe when you're dragging a big pot back, that
rush.
sound it makes as the chips rush over
like
one
it.
another. Yeah, okay.
I like it.
I'll say that.
Totally gay, but it's Pride Month. Waterfalls. Love the sound of waterfalls and trickle
Oh, yeah.
water
I don't
and
think
shit.
that's gay.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
I don't think that's gay at all. I like that shit, too. That's
Yeah.
good. Good job.
Turns me on because
thunderstorms.
It's the same sound.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, thunderstorms are
yeah.
awesome.
Those make me horny as fuck.
Like, if I moved away from Kansas, that would be probably the thing I would miss the most. Is
Yeah.
the
They have
actual
them other places though.
Not like here. Definitely not like here. Wouldn't you say so, JP?
I think some places have them like here, but not very many.
That's only Midwest is what I've been
Yeah,
told.
it's Midwest.
Next one comes in from Jeremy Brawler. He wants to know, what is a female name that you just couldn't date? JP, yours can be a guy.
Liz.
A guy named Liz.
No.
No, yours can be a guy.
Oh.
If it's a dude,
Like
what's
if
his
I
name?
found a dude with a certain name, then I'd be like,
Can't do
I
it.
don't think so.
Yeah, Chad.
Anything Asian.
Sound like that dude from Love on the Spectrum. That fucking dude killed me. Did you ever watch it?
No, fuck no.
Dude, it's great.
I have a
There's
heart.
a dude from India, and he's like, they're finding him love, and he's sitting at the fucking table with his mom and his dad, who are from India. They were an arranged marriage, and they're like, "So what are you looking for?" He's like, "I don't want an Indian girlfriend."
Oh,
And
that's
I'm like,
great.
"Oh my fucking god, you just said that."
Yeah. I think like Gert. If her name is Gertrude,
Yeah.
I'm out.
I think
She
someone
could
with
be hot too.
Gert McGirt.
Gert McGirt. Yeah, exactly.
someone with my mom's name. Fuck that.
Yeah, Karen wouldn't be good for me either.
No, it wouldn't.
Because that's my mom's name.
Uh-huh.
She's a bitch. JP, what about you?
I already said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed. Oh, that's right. You did.
My God, man. Who's running this thing?
Me. Next one comes in from Kyle Sabo. He wants to know, you have to explain sex to aliens using only objects in the kitchen. How do you do it?
Carrots with cheese.
Well, you take Cummo out of the refrigerator.
You get your Cummo out.
Get your Cummo out.
I would
Then
say
you take your spaghetti.
a carrot and then my paper towel tube with room temperature hamburger meat.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going.
Call back.
That's how I'm going.
There you go. I like it.
I don't think we can beat that one.
Nope. Next comes in from John Whalen. He wants to know, name an item that isn't used for what it's made for.
My penis. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, boy. That fist that was in the display case at the shark attack plate thingy that I was at. Yeah, that was definitely not a fist for that.
Whole cans?
Yeah. JP, anything? Nope.
Paper towel tubes full of raw meat.
Raw meat.
Room temperature.
Room temperature raw meat.
Yeah.
Got it. And
Just where it starts to brown.
Yeah.
last one comes in from Taylor Morosky. She wants to know songs that shouldn't have a Kids Bop version.
WAP.
Yep, that was in there.
I'm going to go with Lad.
I was going to do it, you
Nice.
son of a bitch. Damn
Nice.
it.
Little ass
Dick
Yeah.
was my favorite.
Yeah.
That was what I was going to say as well.
You're
Very
7. You're supposed to have a little ass dick.
100%.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, that is this week's Questions and Preguntas. Man, we made it. Took a while, but we got there. But thank you guys so much for participating on Monday, Friday. Sincerely do appreciate it. Again, keep your eyes. Every Friday I put out a post. If you leave a comment that we like, we'll put it on the show and give you a shout out. We do that every Friday. Look out for Monday, Friday. But now we get to move on to a very popular part of every single episode. This is the Laughing on the Sidelines draft. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is this week's Laughing on the Sidelines draft. I believe Mike won last
He did. He edged me out.
week. He did.
He edged me out.
I
couldn't believe it.
He had the fear of penises,
Yeah.
and I think that probably won.
did it.
Your
JP,
fear.
you're a big fan of edging, aren't you?
Most generally.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right. So that means since Mike won and he's not here, JP gets the win on the technicality. So I'll give him, All right, that's good enough. So that means JP gets the championship picks. I was here and got dead last as usual, so I get the Eiffel Tower slash sandwich picks. Derek wasn't here, so he gets the first overall pick. And this week's draft's going to be kind of fun. It is going to be the things that all of the detailers found in JP's trade-in car.
Yeah, good one. Good one.
There's lots of
There's
shit.
lots of stuff in there.
Lots of stuff in there. So what we think that those guys found when they were cleaning out JP's car.
Okay.
Derek gets the first overall pick. What do you got there, Derek?
An unopened 12-pack of Dr. K.
Correct.
That's good.
That was in there.
That is got to be in there. I get the next pick, and guess what? I actually helped them clean out that car.
Oh, yeah. What'd you find?
I actually brought it on this week's show.
Oh, yeah?
I did. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the glory hole sign that JP had.
I forgot that was there.
Yeah. The
Was
glory.
that in my car? No. Well, okay. That could have been.
Yeah, JP's got his own
my
glory hole.
My portable glory hole.
Yeah, this is what you were for Halloween one year.
Yeah.
Yeah, found it in your car.
100%, dude.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Oh,
forgot
that's
it.
on the back of his will work for food sign.
I would have never. I would have never left that in there had I known.
I know. That's why it's my first overall pick. Didn't want to leave that
That's
one
good.
out
I
there.
like that.
Didn't want to
That's
leave
good.
that one
I
out
don't know. We're coming with
good.
props, fucking carrot
Watch
top
out.
over
I
there.
know.
Watch out, dude.
Wait for the next picks that
He's
I
going
got.
for the win, dude.
He's like, a bow tie.
JP, you get 2 in a row. What you got?
An empty case of Cummo.
Damn it! I had a full case of Cummo.
Empty case of Cummo.
All right. Okay, and your next pick, you get 2 in a row.
8 years of back taxes that I filed. That was in there.
Damn it.
That's good.
I had something similar.
All right.
That was in there. It was like fucking 8 years worth.
I couldn't fit this on the show, but you barely fit in the trunk. But I went with a 50-gallon drum of lube.
No, dude.
Yeah.
I don't keep that in the car.
You might. You never know.
No, you keep the smaller bottles in the car.
Nah, you have some weird situations and stories.
You're not wrong.
So you may need that 50-gallon
Okay,
drum.
I like it.
Derek, you get 2 in a row. What you got?
Gatorade bottle full of jizz.
Yep.
And let's go with naked pictures of Travis Cagle.
Oh, God. I would never leave those behind, dude.
Oh, that's
I would
good.
never leave those behind.
Oh, man.
Oh, what I wouldn't do to get one of them. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy. I'm going to go with JP's drag queen outfit as
Oh, okay.
Savannah.
Savannah.
Savannah Carmichael. I'm a Southern girl.
Fucking crazy. That's disgusting. JP, you get 2 in a row.
Magnum condoms.
Okay. Those are actually in there.
They were there. Everything that I've told you so far
Okay.
has been in there except for the Cummo.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And your next one?
Weed.
Damn it. All right. Weed.
It was definitely in there.
This is definitely in there too. It's kind of weed, but it's kind of not. But I'm going to say 3 feet deep floorboard of
Those
just
were cigarette
ashes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Ashes.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
No, we're not talking about juice here. We're talking about cigarettes and weed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Derek, you get 2 in a row.
1 blood-stained Birkenstock.
Oh my God.
They'll never find the body.
They won't. Poor Liz. Hope she's okay. All right. And Derek, what do you got?
A stain of rotten pussy juice.
Oh,
That
gross.
was my old car. I tried to power wash that shit out.
No,
It didn't work.
he called her back and said, hey, it's not my car unless you christen it. Oh, boy. So let's see. I'm trying to get something back, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. I'm gonna go with your trip to the waxing place. Your 1 strip of asshole wax strip. I guess.
I already told you I'm clean. I don't need wax.
Then it's gonna take your hemorrhoid out.
I don't have hemorrhoids.
Bullshit.
Those are, if they disappear and come back, they're not hemorrhoids.
Okay, fine. That's fine. What do you got? Last pick.
He calls them speed bumps.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I should have put that. Herpy cream. Can I do herpy cream? I like that better. All right, cool.
Sure, dude. Do whatever you want, man.
Give
You're
me
the host.
give me a drug that always takes care of everything you have.
Roofies.
Meth. Nah, yeah. Okay, fine. Bottle of roofies. I like that one better, anyways.
Now you're just going to steal my last pick.
What was your last pick?
Bottle of roofies.
Oh, was it really? Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna take it.
That's fine.
Okay, thank you, because I needed. I had nothing going into that last pick. What you got?
1 random bowling shoe.
Oh, damn it. I should have done bowling balls. I like it. I think this is a pretty accurate list. You should be,
It's fairly fucking accurate.
Yeah, but I mean, you should be, like happy that your friends know you so well. And by your friends, I mean you and me being best friends and Derek not inviting us to next year's birthday.
It's awesome when we were out Saturday night and we all decided to go over and fuck with my buddy. And I was like, I'll drive. And my buddy just looked over at me and he goes, oh, yeah, that's right. You got a new car. All right. We can ride with Skinny.
I should have said an open invitation to Thackerville.
Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah. God damn it. I did get invited.
Son of a bitch. He just lost it in the 3 feet of ashes in his floorboard.
God damn it. I dropped the ink pen.
But ladies and gentlemen.
Bend over and pick it up.
You drop it? Oh, you got it. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is this week's Laughing on the Sidelines draft. You can go to facebook.com/Laughing on the Sidelines and vote by using the corresponding emoji, or you can go to X. Please start following us on X. There's going to be a lot more stuff going on there, I have a feeling. But X is at LOT Sidelines. You can vote there as well for whatever list you think was most likely in JP's car when he traded it in that we had to clean out. So go in there and pick your best or your favorite list. Now we get to move on to my favorite part of every single episode. This is this week's Laughing on the Sidelines Shitty Situation of the Week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is this week's Laughing on the Sidelines Shitty Situation of the Week, brought to you by Fanger Bang and, ladies and gentlemen, JP. Yeah, there's that. And then also, ladies and gentlemen, Lord Big Papa D, Derek Alders. Thank you both. Pay heed. No, because you know who else says pay heed?
No.
Fear the fog.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, you did it.
Well, I don't know. I don't fucking go to those games.
No, I go to work with enough of those. Anyways. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this week's Laughing on the Sidelines Shitty Situation is actually brought to you from Derek.
Yeah, because I'm a cheerful dude.
He is.
Yeah, you are. You're a fucking ball of cheer, dude.
Absolutely. That's what my mom always told me.
And I'm the one going through a midlife crisis.
Uh-huh. I told you, dude, I got a bullet gun. You can borrow whatever.
Dude, it's right here. Yeah. I've got it too.
I know it's dangerous down here. You should carry.
Just in case.
So the
never know if JP's gonna attack me.
Shitty situation is you'd let him. So the shitty situation is, would you rather, if you go to adopt a pet, would you rather it die within 6 months, no matter what pet you adopt?
Okay.
Or if you go over to a friend's house and see their pet after you interact with the dog or cat or fish or ferret, whatever, it dies within 7 days after you leave.
Ooh.
Oh.
So it's like the reverse ring.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
What would you rather do?
I would rather have my own pet die because I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I would never go anywhere.
Dude, they'd be like,
they'd be like, dude, we're having a big party at the house. Come on by. How many dogs do you have? 3. No, I'm not going to make it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Sure not going to be there.
And you keep going and adopting a new pet. Like that one dies, you're like, God, I miss it.
Yeah,
I'm going to go get another
yeah.
one. You're like a human kill shelter.
Yeah,
Like,
I would
that's
rather
what
be
you
that.
are.
I would rather be that than.
You're the angel of death.
Yeah, I'd rather.
Yeah.
You are the
Either way.
angel of death.
Either way.
I think I'm with JP. I would only adopt dogs that people have given up on
Right.
like are really old and stuff like that. And the last 6 months would be
Well,
the
they're
best
not
life they ever had.
necessarily giving up on it. You could adopt a brand new one, but
I know,
in 6
but
months, that thing's...
I get it, but the only ones I'm adopting are the
Yeah.
older ones
Right.
that are,
Or they had it coming.
Yeah, because
You know what I mean?
because I couldn't live with myself
Right.
if I go over to Derek's house and then all
Right.
of a sudden just
Dude,
Wrigley croaks
yeah,
in 7
that would
days.
not be good.
No,
Dude, that's fucking possible right now.
Just
Right.
saying.
Every
I know.
time I dog sit, I'm like, dude, I hear these horror stories and I'm like, fuck, bro, this could be the trip that
Yeah.
I have to tell them. And then I get over there and she's like, I'm great. And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Derek and Mommy are gone. Like, fuck it, I'm happy.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I think that dog knows how to pick locks.
Really?
Yeah, I came home from work today because I always put her in the cage whenever I leave for work. And I came home, she was in the cage, it was shut, there was shit on the floor.
Oh,
I'm like,
boy.
how the fuck does that happen? It's on the other side of the house.
I don't know. I don't
Scotty,
know.
did you sneak in my house and take a shit on the floor?
No.
When I wasn't looking?
No.
No.
That's all right. I'm going to pay you back.
Small shits. You already did. You made me get my new air conditioning fixed. Oh no, that was Jeremy. That was Jeremy that did that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I left you a couple upper deckers. I know you don't have tanks, but
nope, I don't.
They're on the sink.
Okay, that's the deal. Wife probably cleaned that up already. Yeah. How about you, Derek? What do you think?
Oh man.
Yeah, either be different or be
I know,
nice.
I'm gonna be different.
You're killing everyone else's
I'm killing everyone else's pet, I guess.
Oh God.
You know, it's easy if they have a cat.
That's true.
That is
super easy.
That's
I would
true.
only go to people who had cats' houses.
There you
That's
go.
true.
That's it. Like, we could go hang out. I just can't come over. I'd rather do that than fucking have my own animal die every 6 months.
I know.
And keep adopting.
There.
You know how fucking judged you are as soon as you walk into the fucking
You're
shelter?
like, oh, this fucking guy again.
Fuck, he's back again.
Oh yeah, and then our group of friends are like, "Hey, don't invite Scotty."
They already do that.
I know he's a douchebag, but no, for a completely different reason. Every single time he comes over, a pet dies.
Yeah.
So don't let him come over. That would suck so bad.
Yeah, but I would rather do, like I said, it's easy for cats.
I know, but eventually they're going to run out.
That's great. I'm doing the Lord's work. I fucking hate cats.
Oh my God, the day that Freddie passes away, Elena's going to be a wreck. But Marshall will be fine. We'll have JP come with us.
Marshall will be fine. Dude, I remember the first few times I came over, all I saw Marshall do was piss in the house.
I know. He's
He
a
just-
fucking mess.
He's
He's
like,
better
dude, he was
now.
just outside. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe that's what I do. I make your dog pee.
He smells something funny, so he has to mark
like,
his
yeah.
territory. That's what he does.
This motherfucker, I know he pissed on the carpet before I got here.
That's
I'm like,
right.
yeah, I'm claiming it back right in front of him.
100%. No, maybe he just smells piss all over you.
It's
'cause you
possible.
Don't ever shower.
That's possible, yeah.
Anyways, guys, thank you guys so very much. I really do appreciate both of you guys. I know it takes time out of your day. I know that Derek hates coming over to these shows anyways, but he does it willingly. I don't have to, bend his arm too far. But when I hold him at gunpoint, he does what I tell him to do.
Just let my wife go.
Okay.
Please.
All right. I will unchain her when we're done with the episode. But yeah, thank you guys both very much. I sincerely do appreciate it. Love you both very, very much. Guys,
I want to see other hosts.
fine. But thank you guys as well. Thank you guys very much for keeping the show going. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep sharing the stuff. That helps us grow. I think JP is maybe motivated enough to come over this weekend and talk some merch.
Dude, I've been motivated enough.
No, he hasn't. Don't let
All
him
you got to do is say the word, bro.
Yeah, pot.
No. Yeah.
We should start getting together on Sundays
All right, we can do it.
and do merch.
Okay, that's fine.
I've said this for fucking weeks.
Look for the new
Years.
T-shirt, Como, coming soon. But guys, as we always like to say, do us a favor. If you like us, tell your friends. But if you don't like us,
We hope you spend your life savings buying JP's old car.
if you don't like us,
Tell your enemies.
and until next time, guys,
Chevy runs deep.
real deep. If you don't like us, oh, no, I'm sorry. And until next time,
Keep laughing, asshole.
we will see you guys later. Take care.
I'm telling you, there's something.